Hello, 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 everybody. We're about to start. Hello, Captain Salt. Nah, it's a Limbus time. It's a Limbus time. We have a Limbus Company time now. I mean, music now. Sure, go for it. The press script says that you have to win. Oh, the press scripts were wrong. Hello, controller. Wait, where's the music? Oh, next song. $69. Nice points. You get a meteor flash and fly my money. Millie loves to get with to stay with my songs. I am level 42 of the pass. And I cannot redeem anything. I feel so bad. Hello, Gaber! How are you? Nice to see you here. Missed you too. Sure, save it. I do have bad news, but that'll be soon. You're hungry? You're very hungry? Sad. You should eat something in that case. For me, it's Friday. It's not the weekend yet. Hello, Grief. Friday night is already weekend? Okay. And happy weekend, everybody. For me, Friday night's Friday night. Believe it or not.
Milky milky.
Milky milk. You could eat me? Wow, okay, wow. What do you think is the peakest battle music, except for boss theme music, like Ricardo or Time Reapers? Honestly, I don't remember. I think the music of this Canto is pretty good. Anyways, but I prefer just battle music. It's not battle music, boss music is way too good. Oh yeah, live notification. Oh well, you're a mod now. You can ping everybody. Hello, dog. Hello, squad. How are you tonight? Welcome to the second part of the first part of Canto number 9. It's a lot of parts on top of one another, but yes, we are here in Canto 9. We have a story node, and let's just jump in and read what's gonna happen, you know? And good to see you back, Caber. Good to see everybody here. Doug Wolf, that sounds cool. Hello, little kobold. What a charming smile. Oh, thanks. I have heard that my smile is absolutely beautiful. It's the beautiful smile ever. The most beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, okay, well, guys. Enough of good times and be happy. It's time to be depressed. Who's ready to be depressed? I think we are all ready to be depressed. Bristol smokes a blunt in the next levels. Well, maybe because he got too depressed, because this is gonna get very fucking depressing. Nice, Gaber. Anyways, it is time. You keep saying that he gets pegged by Gregor. I don't believe you guys.
그리고 그것을 기반으로 하는 줄이다.
The first order of business is intelligence sharing and deductive reasoning based on the available information. Time to suffer. Yeah, I get. He does get pegged. I have to say that, but still weird. Anyways,
나와 팀원들은 발표.
my team and I were attacked in the hallway connected to the conference hall. Hello, Sonat, how are you?
그놈은 그냥
That guy was.
적으로 말할
I'll be straight with you guys. Super duper strong. How strong is Ezra? Sonat says you're gay in general chat. I'll let him say whatever. Doesn't matter. They're about to play 5 Fingers at LCE. Oh, the 5 Fingers at LCE. That sounds really bad. Okay, guys, don't spoil, please.
말벌 그 자식이 자리가
I would have stood my ground if only Hornet, that dumbass, were here. By Hornet, you're referring to
우리 막내인데
the junior of our team.
하거든?
But he's really, really strong. He's so strong that,
아, 내가 예전 말이야.
I've got it.
뭐였
There was this time when where was it again? Some kind of pastry, I think. Anywho, I got me some bread to snack on later. And in that split second, my back was turned. Hornet, that asshole, swapped it right off my plate. Yeah, that shows very, very strength, you know? Hornet, sure. Guarana! I would kill for a Guarana right now.
확 열이 받아서
I got so pissed of that. I punched him right in his solar plexus to get him to cough it up. And he just went oof
아무렇지도 않게 빵을
He went oof
삼키는 거 있지?
and swallowed my breath anyway.
얘는 맷집이야?
Like, does that make any sense to you guys? No fucking clue. That makes no sense. Scorpion lollipop. Okay, no, I don't want a scorpion lollipop. That doesn't sound good. You're here for the pegging. We will see if anybody gets pegged. We will see if anybody gets pegged, okay? Yeah, okay. I guess that makes him strong. It doesn't, but it's wild. Okay, but let me get to that point, okay, guys? Let me get to that point. Although Ezra's anecdote wasn't very illuminating, none of us bothered to ask for further clarifications, as it seemed that the only way to get an objective measure of the Hornet's strength was to let her punch us in the solar plexus as well.
그래서 그분
So, what's this Hornet up to now? Guys, please, no. Ishmael peeked around as though she was expecting him to pop out from a hiding spot in the broadcast sector. They mentioned Vespa will handle this soon. Maybe we'll see him too eventually, okay? You have a blind obsession for pegging? Guys, please, no pegging in the stream. At least not while I am on the stream.
깜짝 놀랄걸?
Oh,
무려
you are going to lose your mind when you hear this. Listen up. What he's...
아직
Not yet, Ezra.
무려
Up to is a secret. It's all classified stuff.
비밀 사항이거든.
Damn, very sad. Ezra trailed off awkwardly.
나는 관찰과
I
추리
did to analyze my enemies with observation and deduction.
어떤 무기를
I tried to identify their unique colors, the kind of weapons they use, their methodologies, whether they enjoy the slaughter or avoid it, their attitudes towards battle, all of it.
이를 파고들면 반격할
Once I have that, I can get an idea of when to begin my counterattack, or what kind of weakness of theirs I can exploit. And that's how I've usually opened my path forward.
하지만 그자는
But he. Moses inhales sharply, as though she missed her smoking pipe, which was nowhere to be seen at this moment. No smoking pipe? Sad, very sad.
모든 것이 난잡해. 어떠한 패턴
Was chaotic. I could not identify a single pattern in his behavior.
그놈
Maybe it was more than one guy, you know? He's an empty shell. Your dad? Ryosho has daddy issues? I guess Ryosho has daddy issues. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Ryosho stopped smoking, too. True. I trust a Gregnant, so I gamble. Don't gamble. For Gregnant.
사람을 죽일 때
His act of killing lacks any emotional touch.
그러니
And that is why you couldn't get a read on him.
썼을 거다.
Hello, Dankers, how are you? Welcome to the stream.
반대로 너는
On the other hand, you
너무나 선명.
appear so clearly to me.
어지간히도
You seem so anxious to cut something down. Is that correct?
산산조각 났지.
You are broken, shattered,
파편
but every shard is skinny and transparent, like a hail of small blades.
끊어내고 싶으면서
A glass-like sword of many edges,
가련해 보이는
so fragile, with its futile wish to sever away what cannot be severed.
그 상처투성이 손에는
What is it that you grasp so tight in that scarred hand of yours?
너 이 새끼.
Listen, shit. What are you peeking into? Only me, Dante, the manager, can peek into your minds, you know?
팀장님한테
Hey, don't talk to our team leader like... Just as Ezra was about to give her a stern warning, Hohenheim stepped in and changed the subject. A glass-like sword with many edges, like the great Triculocosm ego. I don't know what that... I don't know what that is.
덧붙이자면
I really wonder how Moses sees all of the seers, you know? It's interesting, though. I don't know what her power is, you know? To add to that, Martin here and I were in front of the laboratory when it occurred.
처음 시작은
At first, it began with the sound of rushing wind,
거대한 것이
something large and heavy, cleaving through the air, the kind of sound one should never come to expect from a department like ours, so full of delicate machinery and containment units. With the cats isn't here. Why? Oh, so she's just good at reading people. That's very interesting.
제 바로 앞이었습니다.
It happened right before my eyes.
걸음 차이로 걷고 있었.
Something snapped the employee who was walking only a step ahead of me in half. Okay, and the first thing that came to my mind was this an abnormality breach containment.
하지만
But if such were the case, the alarm should have gone off.
경고.
알리사 씨가 말해준 것과
So far, this tracks with what Miss Alisa told us. Imagine if in the next updates we get a Lobocorp secondary gameplay of this where you have to manage abnormalities daily. That would be fun. Okay.
어떠한 전조
She said there wasn't any warning at all before the attack.
자세히 보니 그건 환상체도
Once I got a better look
뒤틀림.
of what that was, I realized that it was neither abnormality, peccatulum, nor a distortion. It was a massive scabbard.
그리고 칼집이 날아온 방향.
No, Sonnet.
칼집을 던져.
When he looked towards where the scabbard came from, there stood a man who presumably threw the weapon,
책을 읽고 있었습니다.
reading a book like he was out on a stroll.
그 책은
And the book was
마티아스.
Matthias. He must have been reading the Book of Vengeance.
엄지에
First the thumb, and now the middle.
수초 동안 멍하니 보고
I stared at him, still processing what had just happened. When the boss grabbed my arm and started running,
뒤를 다시 돌아보지는
I couldn't look back. I heard screaming from dozens of people, but
들렸지만
you seem to be fond of recounting unnecessary details.
이곳
Only after arriving here at the broadcast sector did I remember that Alisa was still out there.
목숨이 위급할 때 뇌는
When one's life is at risk, the brain instinctively reduces the processing of information to the bare minimum required for survival. It is only natural.
하지만 그 연구 계획서를
But I was the last person who handled that research proposal, boss.
알리사도
Alisa should have been at the conference hall too, with us.
저희랑 같이
있잖아.
Hey, listen, if you want to look back and nitpick at literally everything you did in the past, we're gonna be here forever.
너무 뻔한 위로가.
I know it might sound a bit of an empty platitude, but focus on what we can do right now. What we're going to do going forward, okay? You have time to regrets later. I suppose so.
저희 팀장님을 한
You did save my boss once, so I guess it's only right that I should have more faith in you people than anyone else.
믿어서는
We're gonna save people now. Well, those are still alive, you know. Nice, Gabriel, you would. Whatever Yoshi blade is the scabbard itself. No, I really think that there's a sword there.
그 또한 실험의
Yeah,
일환이라고
I love Rodion.
시간이 없으니 넘어가도록 하지.
I would like to clarify that saving was but a part of experiment. But given the urgency, I will forego a more detailed explanation.
각자의 상황 설명은
Looks like we've all caught up too then.
까지 확인된
Good.
정보를
Now,
보도록 하겠습니다.
let's share what we know. Moses began laying out the situation, with expertise befitting a leader of the LCD.
오늘 이곳 본사 지하에 있는 LC의 부서에
Oh, this is gonna be a very, very, very interesting map to traverse, you know? The thumb ID from Rodion, that would be cool. She will be very cool in that one, you know? Okay, today the intruders attacked the LC department, situated in the basement of the HQ. Okay.
LC 전 구역에
We lost control of the entire LC facility.
제외한 모든
And save for our current location, every sector has been neutralized by a single or a pair of intruders.
정상적인 의사소통이
Any survivors who's conscious enough to communicate properly is already here.
그 이후에는 격리실
After the attack, every containment unit was also forcibly unlocked,
상태고
adding even more fuel to the fire.
사면 초가요.
We are beset by foes on every side.
일은
A search for a foothold is a difficult one indeed.
에이, 여기
Darn,
감시 카메라.
if only these surveillance cameras weren't busted.
사람들이 지금
I'd love to be able to track of their whereabouts.
여러 번 말하는
As I have repeated many times today, we are attempting to bring it back to operational status. You speak of restoring a sabotaged power grid like it's a task as simple as wiping one's glasses.
말하는군.
지금 가장 필요한 정보는 두 가지다.
Yeah, we were in the middle. I don't care if she looks cool. I wonder if she'll have a big... Oh god, damn it. Ishmael. Of course she will have big bazongas. That's always the case. I need the blunt smoking seat. Oh, wait. More than anything, we need these two pieces of information at the present.
침입자가 누구?
1. Who are the attackers? 2. What objective brought them to the LCE?
우리가 마주한
The
자는
man we encountered seemed to have a one-track mind,
것을 많다.
squarely set on killing as ordered.
하지만 목적을 단
But there are far too many threads that point towards a motivation more complex than infiltrate the facility and slaughter its employees with abandon. Most deduction aligned with Auris. If the assailants' goal was truly nothing more than slaughter, their first order of action should have been to unlock the containment units.
침입자의 정체는
The intruders are, yes,
그래.
I have enough evidence to at least get a general idea
단서가
of whom they might be.
설명해 보게.
Do elaborate. I wonder if she's gonna say these spiders. That would be cool. That means that she's knowledgeable as well.
붉은 시선을 붙잡았다던
There's the
엄지한
dumb Norse father who's stolen the red gate.
연구원들을 쓰고
Then there's the member of the mill who attacked the researchers. And we've seen evidence of the ring's involvement too. Even the presence of coarse mannequins.
최소로 잡아도
At least
두 개
2 or more fingers are involved in this attack.
볼 수 있겠군.
뭔지
The thumb,
흑운의 우두머리
the
짓을
vile core the Kurokumo clan serves are here? Yet this is quite odd, Lady Moses.
모제 쓰
Are the fingers not hostile against one another?
작자들은 서로를 척하는 자들이 아닌가. 손가락 걸기 따위로 치고
Those ilk
싸우지
have no business coming within even a leaf breadth of each other, save when compelled to attend assemblies such as the fingerbow bell, where they oft quarrel to no end.
그래.
Correct.
그러니 역으로
But consider this from the opposite perspective.
중요한 목적이
There must be something of enough importance for the officers of each finger to put aside their differences and work hand in hand.
거미
Spiders,
혹은
or the Norse fathers of the House of Spiders.
그들은 그렇.
That's what they are called.
그리고 우리는
And we've just snared ourselves into the web they spun.
손가락은
The fingers rarely ever cross the line they've drawn between each other. This strange entanglement certainly is a deviation.
아비들이라.
Norse fathers, was it? Seemed like a terribly meaningful title to me.
거미집이란 곳은
Then it can be presumed that the House of Spiders is a place to raise something or someone. To
양육이라는
have such high-ranking officers of each finger gathered at one place to nurture someone.
말이 안 되나 싶지만
One might think that it hardly makes any sense. And indeed, it doesn't.
그들이 모일
But what if their purpose itself is just as outrageous? That would paradoxically explain how they've come together. Come together, sorry, not together.
리오슈
I think both can.
그곳과
Ryoshu,
얽힌
is it? You seem to be inextricably tied to that place.
뭘원
IKYWY.
이건
She just said, I know what you want.
괜찮다.
No need. I can understand her abbreviations.
하지만 나도 내가
But I can't tell you what I know because
정보와 기억
because it's all broken.
깨져 있겠지.
The place, the memories attached to it. I can see how they've shattered.
모든 것을 기억.
You don't have to recall everything. All I need to know is what the outrageous purpose is.
목표다.
What is it?
그건 무엇인지. 나
Me.
나를 무엇이든
To forge me into a blade that cuts through all. But I left that place behind.
그곳을 빠져.
Group coding session, no. Well, it's been pretty easy until now, for me at least. Can you tell us anything more? Shame. But that's all I have, Clock.
시계. 말하기 어렵.
I don't remember much more than that.
말할 수
Even if I did, it's not an easy thing to speak of. Ryoshu let out a protracted sigh, just as Moses did earlier. The long exhalation of someone who clearly craved a puff of smoke. It betrayed the aloofness she projected. Come to think of it, Ryoshu hasn't been smoking at all since we got here. Or maybe since the truck.
시계.
Clock? Like she said, and like what you've
네가
been,
본 것처럼
my mind is a
내
mess.
머리는 엉망진창이다.
I feel bad for Ryoshu now. I mean, the Hishu pack is also doing pretty well, and I have a surprise for you guys today.
나 역시 내 스스로
I have questions of my own, but the answers elude me.
그러나 아까처럼 내
But
눈
maybe the pieces can be put together using your hints, like the one you gave me earlier.
그러니 같이
So we have to solve this together,
이
this puzzle, or this game of escape room. Ryoshu muttered placidly.
거미집의 목표가
If it's you who the House of Spider wants, then I must ask you to entertain this question. Why did they bother attacking the HQ? Oh. As Moses began her explanation, Ryoshu looked in her direction with mild amusement.
거미집을 빠져나왔다는
When you said you left the House of Spiders, I presume you meant you escaped it.
손가락 길에
Members of different figures are hardly the kind of people to fraternize even on a good day. But this alliance of sorts they call the House of Spiders has persisted even after your departure.
기다렸을 수도
At a glance, it may only appear that they were simply waiting for your return.
하지만 오늘의 행동들
But given their behavior today,
그렇게 인내심
they don't strike me as a particularly patient group as a whole.
이제야 모습을 드러냈다는 것이
In other words, I find it suspicious that they decided to act now.
벌써
If they were desperate, they would have made the move long ago.
이건
This leads me to believe that
거라는 생각이 드는군.
they were waiting for the right time.
류슈
Whichever is their motive,
찾든
Ryoshu,
그게 아닌 뭔가를
whether it is getting you back or doing something else,
저들의 움직일
the fact remains that they have chosen this particular moment to act.
저희가 만난 거미집의 아비는 류슈 씨
The nurse father of the House of Spiders we encountered,
길을 비키
she made way for us so that Ryoshu could come to the HQ research facility. It was a trap. I only had to reset one time in Canto IX so far. But okay, nice. I'm very invested in the story.
그분이 류슈 씨에게 내비친
She harbored such an intense and complicated feelings for Ryoshu. But
그럼에도
I don't think I got any sense that she was trying to kill or take Ryoshu with her.
않았던 것 같아요.
아비들이 이곳에서 날 기다리고 있다고
But she said that the Norse fathers were waiting for me here.
나를 보러 온 건
Clearly, they are here to see me. Weirdo detective?
너
Alright, yo, hey, what the hell's your problem?
뭐야?
진정하게
Be calm, please.
저들의 대화를 막
It is best that we do not interrupt their conversation.
필씨, 전
In intense dialogue, shall they find and draw out the answer? Let us not dare stand this course. Yeah, things are gonna be very shitty, I think.
너를 자극하기 위해
It is a fair assumption that the Norse fathers of the House of Spiders have attacked this place to provoke you. However,
당장의 목적은
I can't seem to shake the thought that they must have a distinct objective. We're not at rock bottom yet. I believe that. I believe that. So Hishu's about a solid ass compared to Thumb Salt. I don't know, the Hishu has been doing everything pretty easy. But it doesn't matter.
류슈라는 인물만을
If they were indeed after Ryoshu, and only Ryoshu, then
적기는 아니잖아.
choosing this specific time and place hardly seemed to serve that purpose. The intervals between each of the scenarios are different, but once a scenario's turn ends, another begins, every single time without failure. This case has everything to do with Ryoshu. I believe, without a shred of doubt, that it's her turn. Once the seniors relayed my words, Moses fell into a brief contemplation and began to mutter a sequence of words.
림버스 컴퍼니,
Limbus Company, the mirror,
그
the glass window, the former L Corp, extracted ego, encephalin, psychoments, abnormalities, monolith, senior Ryoshu. Okay, are we gonna finally get some idea of what the fuck everything is going to be?
이곳 LC의 연구소에서
I can't think of too many things in the LCE research facility that could be what the House of Spiders want.
당장 쓸 수 없는 정보.
Hello, Dr. Jumbro. By process of elimination, the only reasonable answer that can be deduced is as follows.
처음부터 하나 황금가지.
They are here for the golden bows. They are here for the golden bows? Oh. You'd expect a place harboring a shitton of Abnos, original ones too, I believe, would be a little stronger, but no. It's just a bunch of mentally exhausted clerics. Yeah, because the ego they extract is not at the point of Lobocorp ego extraction, you know? Anyways,
결국 그런 결론이 나는 것이
so that's how it is. Moses is right. It's become very important for us to look into Ryoshu's past, to reach in and see what lies in there, but LCP's goal, its journeys and stories have always been bound to the same terminus, obtaining the golden bows. Hohenheim, where are the golden bows in this facility located?
관리자님께서
The manager would like to know the location of the golden bows.
이곳의 실험실에 있네.
Is there a laboratory in this facility? Hohenheim's gaze turned to me. Perhaps he was looking at the clock hands on my head.
그래.
Very well. I suppose there's no way around sharing the contents of our presentation. Ockham's answer sounded more like a prolonged sigh. Oh my god, real demise? No. It was a presentation regarding our progress in the Golden Bow experimentation.
그리고 그 발.
And the limited group of individuals with a clearance to access the contents of that presentation does not include members of the LCP. Oi, aren't we the ones risking our necks out there to collect those bows? How come we're not allowed to?
보안의
I'm not the one who decides the scope of our security.
호헨하임 씨가
Hohenheim,
우려가 무엇인지
your concern is
알고
understandable.
있습니다.
Okay.
회사는
The
황금과
company maintains tight control over any information regarding the golden bows.
혹여
There is no way to know, at this moment, what the consequences of leaking this information without the company's explicit consent might be.
수 없습니다.
If the worst comes to worst,
경우엔
we may
기업
even be subject to a memory wipe procedure. Unbelievable. We're stalled by some red tape and an exigent circumstance like this. Angela is a true mommy of Project Moon.
비밀스럽고 수상쩍은 회사에서.
What do you expect from a company practically built on secrecy and suspicion?
그럼 가만히.
Anyways, assuming that the risk of divulging this information are understood and accepted by all parties present, let me get straight to the point. The golden bows. We were experimenting with crafting the retrieved bows onto one another.
가지를 접목한다는 것.
Crafting the bows?
한 그루의 나무
Then what?
들겠다는 뜻인가?
Then was the purpose to combine the bows to form a singular tree?
연구자.
Nothing sleeps by a fellow researcher, I suppose. Correct.
특수한.
We are incubating the golden bows under a very special environment to create a sapling.
묘목을
We haven't yet managed to graft them together
아직은
into a proper
완전하게
tree.
접목시키지는 못했지만.
No, but the horizon is in sight.
얘기는 아니지.
Hello, Amy. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you back.
그 실험의 성과.
Today was the day that we were to share the successes of the experiment with certain major characters
이런 사고가.
and teams within the company until this happened. The golden bows are at the laboratory.
그럼 실험실에서 황금가지를
Then we have to get to the laboratory before they do and secure the golden bows.
하지만 섣불리 움직이기에는 이곳에
We can't just waltz out on our own when this whole place might be crawling with enemies, right? Is there any way we can get in touch with HQ right now?
본사의 지원 요청은
Did HQ even receive your support request?
1시간 전에.
We did send a rescue signal to HQ an hour ago, but we have no way of knowing whether it was received.
전부 그들이.
The attackers destroyed all of our outgoing transmitters earlier.
신호만 들어갔다면
As long as they received a signal, any signal, it shouldn't take long until they recognize that the LCE is under attack by an overwhelming force.
LCA가 지원을
Assuming that the LCA has sent us support units,
도착하는데 걸리는
do we have an estimate of how long it might take for them to arrive? Even if they have to navigate around inaccessible passages currently present in the facility,
10분 이내일
it
것이
should be no more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes?
10분이라면
Then they should have been here already.
도착하고도 남았을 텐데.
So there's no backups.
신호를 받지 못했거나
They have either failed to receive the transmission,
중간에 작동
or the power outage has trapped the reinforcement in the elevators.
하긴
Yeah.
우리야.
If it weren't for Miss Sode bringing us to speed, we wouldn't have thought of using the back door to come straight to the facility.
그런 거라면 통제실에서 전력.
If such is the case, then we need only to reboot the power divider in the facility management room.
어이 척척
Hey, Mr. Big Brain, if we want to restore this department from a shutdown state, we gotta take out all the distortion and abnormalities sauntering about, right? In order to perfectly restore the facility, yes, this place has been designed to be quarantined
제가 하나로
from every other department if a single abnormality has escaped to its hallways.
만들어졌으니.
깊이 생각해봤자
Eh,
뭐라도 나오겠어.
no use sitting around putting our heads together then. Hey, if you guys are scared of some abnormality or distortion, leave it to us. We'll kick their butts.
무섭다고는 한마디.
Nobody said you're scared. I'm just saying we could benefit from practicing a bit of caution. Yeah, I'm not scared of the abnormalities. I'm more scared of the fucking fingers, you know? Oh, so turned out Thumb Homies isn't a capo or a sotto capo. Then what is she? Meru. Why am I always first? I don't know why you're first, Amy, but I'm really happy that you're the first on Twitch. You're not the first on the whole stream, you can see it in chat, but I'm really happy that you come to see me on Twitch. Twitch is always a little bit, empty. Just a Norse father. Yeah, where is she? Come. I don't want to talk about come.
역시 전력 수리부터
It would be wise to prioritize restoring power to the facility.
합격자들은
It seems that these attackers are making effective use of the dark.
아무래도
I see.
적인 작전 수행을 위해서는
Executive Manager,
편지를
I'm
분할하는 게 좋겠습니다.
of the opinion that we must split our forces in order to facilitate our operation, given the urgency of the situation.
우선순위만을 논하면
The situation looks rather pressing for us to sit here and waste time debating what to tackle first. Once I noted an agreement, I would quickly took control of the situation.
지금부터 우리는
Listen up, men. We're prepared for two things: reconnaissance and extraction.
뭐?
Extraction? You mean escape?
LCA
Assuming that the LCA support will arrive, it would serve us best to move in tandem with them to improve our chances of launching a joint attack with numerical advantage over our enemies.
또한
Also, we have to stay mobile. We've held this position for too long. Our enemies will methodically kill and comb through the entire facility until they find what they're looking for. The more we remain stationary, the more likely we are to encounter them.
확률만 늘리는 셈이다.
And that will only elevate the risk of total obliteration. Hey, what's up? How are you? Welcome to the stream. I want Kim to help us fight the fingers and Abners. Oh, Kim fighting the Abners will be cruel. Very cool. The fingers Abners. Imagine that. Oh, sure.
그건 말 되네. 하긴
Makes sense. Besides, the others ain't like us. Once they get killed, it's over for them.
거기에 더해
Another thing, don't forget that we have to reach the golden bows before our enemies do.
무엇을 하려고 하든
Whichever we end up prioritizing,
해결할 수
we won't get anything done by staying holed up in here.
그래. 그럼
Very well.
다 같이 나간다 쳤을
Then,
때
if we were all to leave this place at the same time, where should we prioritize?
황금가지
We have many pressing tasks. As you have explained,
것이 많아 보이는
golden bow retrieval, facility power restoration,
전력을 복구할 통제실과
but the facility management room to restore power to the facility, the laboratory, and the area with the damaged circuitry are all located far from each other. Oh no, I know what's gonna happen.
팀을 나눈다.
We divide and conquer. Oh no.
황금가지의 보호.
Securing the golden bow, restoring power, and suppressing abnormalities to clear a path for the reinforcements. They are equally important and must be resolved concomitantly.
맞은 팀들이 배치된
And to do so, we must split up into squads based on our expertise. Oh no.
그래, 뭐 찬성이야. 우리
Yeah, alrighty. We work better as a separate unit anyways.
황금가지는
The LCB will be in charge of securing the golden bow, as our executive manager here has the ability to detect it
근처에 황금가지
whenever they are in proximity to one of them.
수 있는 능력을 갖추고 계시니
What do you mean? Oh no, they're 30 minutes screen time. Anyways,
금속 탐지기
oh, kind of like a metal detector? How dare you compare the executive manager to a... I'll let that one slide, given the urgency.
촉박 그리고 환상체나 뒤틀림
Anyways,
최종들의 제압
we would like to leave abnormality, distortion, and peccatula suppression to the LCD. Okay, so we're not gonna fight them. Cool. Gotcha, that's totally your bread and butter.
이곳에 격리되어
How many
있는 상처나 뒤틀림
difficult abnormalities or distortion did you have contained in this facility?
벌초 당신
Combatants of your prowess should have no trouble suppressing most of them. They for two.
예정은 많이 까
However, that might pose some trouble. Ooh, new abnormalities? I really want to see a new abnormality. Absolutely, absolutely, Demise.
실험실끼리 통신할 때
Take these microcommunicators with you. We use this to communicate between laboratories. While it has limited range, it should be useful enough to relay the suppression tactic for each entity you come across.
좋아. 통신도 갖출
Does Dante even have a confirmed gender? No. Re-listening to the boss themes on YouTube, because they are just so cool. Yeah, that's very cool. Perfect, we've secured a means of communication.
마지막으로 전략 복구는
As for restoring power to the facility, I would like to designate a task to the LCE personnel here.
제일
I presume you are the best acquainted with the layout of this facility out of all of us.
합리적이군.
A reasonable choice. The layout of this facility is more complicated than it might have first appeared to you.
전선들이 제대로 정리가
That is indeed one way to describe abysmal cable management. Wow. Faust doesn't pull any punches. Please consider it but a representation of the entropic escalation phenomenon. Despite the way it looks, the setup is quite stable. Martin gave a handful of tiny radios to Auris, who distributed them to each one of us.
좋아.
Very well. Don't forget to keep each other updated.
잊고 싶던 연기 냄새.
The acrid stench of smoke, I'd much rather live buried in the past, keeps coming back. Then I read of F cable management, just as good as LCP here. Oh, more story. Shurajo. Wait, I have seen a couple of those things that have really weird names. A Bikyoyan too. We have a Bikyoyan. Now we have Shurajo. Does that mean anything?
잊지 말게. 황금 가전은
I
보존.
mean, what if Dante is secretly Dante from the Devil May Cry series? Then he would be absolutely goated, but he's not that good in fighting, you know? Okay, what does it say, Controller? Can you translate it to me, please? Don't forget, the golden bows are kept with a preservation container. Take extra care when you handle it.
그래.
Okay. We've been working our butts off to retrieve those shiny twigs too.
그렇게 고생.
We know enough about their worth not to throw them around willy-nilly. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, the Roland needs a black silence, goddammit. Abikyoyan is one of the lines on Ryoshu's scabbard. Oh, okay. Gregor's comment did not deter Hohenheim, who kept voicing his warning again and again.
그럼
Alright,
실은 그
lab's that way. And the facility management room is... Ezra was tracing the available routes to guide the LCD team members who arrived with Moses, while others crept down the corridor, alert for any dangers lurking in the shadows.
뭐야?
What was that? There's a wall dropping down, huh? Hey, watch out, you guys. The corridor was thrown into complete chaos. I hope they don't die.
싱클레어 씨, 이곳으로 오세요.
Sinclair, this way. Huh? I can't. It's too far. Is everyone alright?
환상체
It
탈출.
would seem that a quarantine system designed for abnormalities, containment breaches, was just being activated. Mersault, who had been standing close by, replied in a monotonous voice. And just as he said, when I looked around, that was close. That wall nearly flattened us into pancakes. We're but a breath away from disaster. Okay, Captain Ishmael.
좋아.
Shabby thing. Huh.
불시.
What a WOT. Just when I didn't think it could get any worse, it did. Waste of time. Where's Ryoshu, by the way? Manager Squad, where art thou? Sinclair and Don Quixote were desperately calling out from the other side of the wall. Okay, I think this is the... Oh no, we lost... Okay, this is gonna be bad. Okay, I think this is the first time we've ever been so completely separated from Dante. Oh,
함부로 다
then we can even afford to get hurt.
주변에 환상체가 등장한 것
I don't see any abnormalities around.
역시 차단벽의 제어권도 넘어간 것 같군요. 보란 듯이 저희를
Now they've taken over the security wall controls too. They've effectively forced us to split up.
걱정 마십시오, 관리자님.
Not to worry, Executive Manager.
차질일 뿐.
This is only a minor setback. Allow me to assume command of this unit for the time being.
주시면 됩니다.
Hello? That's the first thing you're worried about? Shouldn't you be more concerned about Dante? This has grown to be quite a predicament. Hohan let out a heavy sigh.
팀장님,
Are you alright, team leader?
그래.
I am.
다행히도
At least we have no injured among us. Among us, guys, among us. Pablo opened the door. Pablo could. Pablo absolutely could. After all that planning, we ended up getting separated into completely random teams.
일단
Let's first check
부터 파악하지.
who we have on each side. Oh yeah, I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this. God damn it, Among Us. Among Us. Let's first check who we have on each side. Okay, it's Mersault, Gregor, and Yisan here. Also Ryoshu. Okay,
여기는
we've got the detective, Miss Aengdu, and me over here. And Ishmael, Rhodia, and me, Auris too.
그리고 OT
Doesn't sound so bad, you know?
이쪽은
As for us, Martin the assistant, LC team members are the rest. And the rest.
그리고 그 밖에
등등이 무엇인가?
The rest? Of whom speakest thou? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
자신보다 능력 있는 사람을
It is a phrase used by individuals who find it especially difficult to acknowledge their betters.
저랑 동
Me, Don Quixote, and Faust.
계시네요.
Okay, we have good ideas for them, so this is not a problem. I can't wait to see the pegging scene, you know? Hello, Emily, how are you? I hope you're feeling better. There was no chance we could get security wall out of the way, even with our combined efforts.
안 되군요.
The master keycard doesn't work either. It should be able to override the lockdown, but even the LCE wasn't having any luck on their side. Hello, Emily, again.
약간의 변동.
There has been a minor deviation, but it can't be helped. Advance according to plan.
전대로 간다. LCD를 포함한
This unit, the LCD included, will neutralize any hostiles within the facility, one threat at a time.
CCTV를 복구하는 대로
We'll assist you with finding the trail as soon as we're done repairing the security cameras.
지금 말한 대로
Acknowledged.
호의
The LCE and Hohenheim team
통제실로 향해서
will secure the facility management room. I prioritize restoring power.
관리자님과 나머지 인원 있는 팀은 황금가재 확보를 위해 실험실로 향하는 것이 되겠군.
As for the executive manager's team, proceed to the laboratory for the golden bow retrieval.
왜 나는 제압이야? 제일 힘든 걸.
Figures I'd end up in a team doing the fighting. What a pain.
그럼 우리는 먼저 이동.
Right, off we go. Shit.
내가 앞장서도록 하지.
I will take the lead. The rest of you follow me. And with that, Auris and the LCD team's footsteps fading into the distance on the opposite side.
우리도 슬슬 이동하도록 하지. 사실 여기 있는 마툰군과 조수군만
Oh, okay.
통제실을 복구하는 정도는 아무 문제가 없을
You're
거고.
bored under unfinished work. Well, I hope you can finish it soon. I'll always trust the middle. I don't trust the middle. We should get moving too. Although, I think just Martin and my assistant here will be enough to restore power to the facility management room. Don't worry, I cannot see profile pictures. I see the scene everyone is calling the pegging scene. I want to see the pegging scene.
그리 체계적.
There seems to be a lack of proper structure in the generation and distribution of electricity here. It is regrettable that the facility lacks a backup mechanism to handle unforeseen emergencies of this sort. I mean, he's not evil smile.
내가 건물의 설계까지 도맡.
With the breadth of my responsibilities, it is only natural that I would have been too busy to be responsible for the facility's design. However, when viewed independently, the structure of the laboratory itself is...
고작 이런
poor.
일로 울상 짓지 마시게나.
Fret thyself not over so trifling matter, young Heathcliff.
맞아요. 저희
She's right. With the three of us together, we'll be able to overcome whatever obstacle that gets in our way. Probably. The voice of Hockenheim and the other singers also slip further away into the background. Should we get a moment to?
황금거제가 가까이
Let us know if you sense a golden bow, Manager Bud. Okay. Hey, the smoke. Oh, the two smokers of the group ended up in the same team. What are the odds? I'll never know how the other managed to pull through these working conditions without taking a puff.
피운 시절은
There was a time when I partook,
지속할 이유를
but I could not find any reason to maintain the habit. Oh, there was? What did you smoke?
담배라고 지쳐
Most things that fall under the category of cigarette. After a whole year of watching you, you never walk out of line.
뭐야?
I pegged you. I pegged you as one chalupa straight-laced fella. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. The pegging scene, yep. Gregor absolutely pegged Mersault. What are the odds? What are the odds? Gregor pegged Mersault. Great pegging scene. Great pegging scene.
필요하다면
I partook in both categories of activities, those generally accepted as right and those accepted as wrong. As wrong?
나는 부인의
During my time amongst the old League of the Nine literatures, I once had an opportunity to engage in a few hits of the substance at the behest of my fellows.
그게 처음이자
That was
마지막이었어.
the one and only time. Everyone burst into laughter, though I found no enjoyment in smoking myself.
났어.
Break salt. That's always the case for first-timers. Must have been pretty intense, huh?
료슈 양
What about you, Miss Ryoshu? When did you first start smoking cigarettes? Yeah, we sang. Every pair of eyes searched Ryoshu's face. But she didn't bother telling us her story, nor did she reveal any signs of unease or anxiety. What we saw on her face was inexplicably exhilaration, thrill, and as strange as it may seem, a fury chilling to the marrows.
글쎄,
Beats me.
어렸을 때부터
I've always been surrounded by cigarette smoke, ever since I was a brat. Would have guessed it any other way. No, this is good NSFW, you know? This is good. We just saw a man picking another man. It's completely fine. Yeah, metamorphosis. Anyways. It's your turn this time, isn't it?
맞지?
그래.
Yeah. So damn obvious that it makes me scoff.
날 정도지.
어떤가?
How do you feel, Miss Ryoshu?
과거를 마주해
To be faced with a past that stands before you.
당연히
Simple.
즐겁.
It's exciting. All that waiting finally paid off.
그러고 보니
I noticed you haven't smoked once since this whole thing began, Ryoshu.
지 않네.
She doesn't want to be calm. He wants to be excited, you know?
그래.
Right.
미리부터
Trying to get used to staying off it. Meanwhile, back at the transporter truck.
붉은 시선
Red Gaze. Never thought you, of all people, would have one.
말이야. 우습지
Funny,
않아?
isn't it? The meaning of and
보잘것없는
the mighty and powerful Red Gaze loses this. His tiny little bundle of liability from his clutch, and he's suddenly too scared to even swing his sword right.
그래도 이해하지.
Not that I don't understand. You have an unwanted burden you can't even push aside or kill off, shoved into your care.
원치
I know what it's like, a little all too well. Well, I suppose I did want the little thing back then, but I never expected her to be such a nuisance.
그딴
The
짐덩어리.
stream is tweaking, why?
루치오가 조사해온 걸 보면
Lucius been digging around, and looks like you don't have any connection whatsoever to this half-pint here. Could it be you've got a specific use for her? Oh, she's poking at the lion. That's not how you talk about Sharon to Virgilius, you know? I think this is where she dies. I really think this is where she dies. Explain that you need her for something. Explains why you're letting that dead weight tag along. Perhaps she's like my ticket or textbook over there. A pain in the ass you'd much rather kill off, but can't because you need it to make the future you long come true. Huh. We sure have a lot in common, don't we? Yeah, I think Virgilius is about to go insane. That's triggering, you know? You. I know why you're provoking me with that pointless rambling. Your friends are out on a mission, and you're making sure I don't get in their way till you get all clear. However, just because my sword isn't cleaving across your throat, doesn't mean I won't collect your little lackey's head. Oh, keep that in mind. It should be interesting. Do your worst. I'm curious to see how long the textbook is so painstakingly crafted for my ticket would last against the color fixer, aren't you? Oh, she's such a bitch. I hope it was a game.
해골바가지랑 거미 대가리.
Okay, this is fine. The show that makes you gay. I don't know. But she was about to show her virgin berg. We keep running into these mannequins. Are they made of those Norse feathers?
그래.
Yes, to be more specific, it's just a ringed Norse feather.
신체 파.
Corporism. An art movement that utilizes the interaction between human bones and muscles, the contraction and elongation thereof,
조금 끼얹었나?
with a splash of cubist technique, it seems. Nasty.
보이시오?
Observe closer. Do you see them?
저것들의
Writings carved into their bodies.
수만.
These corpses were engraved with a wild scroll of messages, carved with a blade. They went shuffling at us in an uncanny rhythm, entirely devoid of any semblance of will.
사랑하는
Dearest,
사랑하는 우리 딸,
dearest daughter of ours,
이 곡선
please pay close attention to the way the line curves.
갈비뼈라는 것
From ribs, we can make blades
어떤 것보다
thinner than any sword. From femurs, we can make bludgeons sturdier than any mace.
단단한 둥기가 될 수.
Okay, I hate this guy already. Considering we have a German and a British guy and a Russian woman, I think we're European. No, because we also have a Chinese, we also have someone from Korea and someone from Japan. So no, we have everything. Perhaps gay. Europe does not exist in the city. True. Anyways, the thoracic cage has taken this proposing yet hardly shape of an arc to keep the heart and the lungs from harm. Preserve this natural beauty of the human corpus and do not infringe upon its primeval precise value.
망가뜨리지 않은 채로 귀중한 악기를 다루.
That is the reverence with which the act of creation must be handled. Just as musicians handle a priceless instrument. Liang-shaped,
만져보세요.
touch it,
과 힘줄의 결.
if you will. Do your fingertips feel the contour of a blade along the grain of musculature, its tendons and sinews? The bones of the one most desperate for life have become a blade best fit to reap it. Indeed it has, hasn't it? I knew from the fathoms of my heart that you could appreciate the true value of this piece, Yoshihide. The care put into this piece, have so painstakingly birthed into the world, is greater than any of other works of mine. The smallest fracture or imbalance could instantly render it useless. I don't like this guy at all, you know? Once this piece is complete, dearest Yoshihide, I would like for you to wield it. I will. Yoshide. Is Yoshide? Okay, I'll try to pronounce it correctly. Never got to finish that precious piece he'd always rambled about, did he? Ryosha muttered to herself. Yeah, I always thought that it was Yoshihide. Okay, let's win rate to this shit. Bondage. It is Yoshihide. Okay, thanks. Did I pronounce it correctly? Better than the thumb one. I mean, this is pretty simple. It is not the worst, you know? Oh, thank you, controller. Wow! 26 and only tails. What are the odds? What do I have? Shut XP and everyone else has... I don't know. I really don't know, Mary. Bleacher team. No, this is only the things I have. Oh, sure. John Bro, tell me. Why do the mannequins have pink shoes? I think they came across the pink shoes avenue, you know? Because that one has orange. How is I consistently at 904? I know, that's great. Yeah, that's great. I try to be very consistent with my streams, you know? Hugs to you back, Amy. Also, that emote is very, very, very fucking cute. Speaking of which, do we have Bleacher ID? Yeah. Prince Mersault is Bleacher. He does Rupture and Bleed. He's Bleacher. That's why I use him with the issues. Prince and Princess. Yeah, Prince Salt, it's Bleacher. Oh! Oh! Okay, cool. You suck, Gregor, you absolute... Oh no. Never mind, never mind. You only have suck. How many of this? Oh, 8. Someone spilled coffee on me, which in turn caused me to spill my cup. Oh, I am so sorry, Emily. Yeah, Prince Mersault, it's one of those ideas that it's very fucking good. He's just kind of overrated, from my experience. I don't know. For me, the issues are just easy. You just win rate. If you don't want to use their gimmick, you can win rate. If you want to use their gimmick, you just use the defense stance for a second. They always perform incredibly well. Of course, you need Honglu there for them to be absolutely fucking goated. Oh, staggered. That might be not good. Okay.
왕의 비호를 가사. 나는 가족이 되기에 약하군.
Oh, we're in the last three.
대가리 딱
The
떼도
only good thing I see about Hishus is the clash power. Yeah, some of their games also really help. But sometimes. For
왕의
example, I really like the Yisang has that stupid ass. How's it called? Hit everybody S3 when he has the stride breaker, I think.
지금이다.
Also, Maushu is just broken.
거미 대가리.
But that's because she was created very overpowered by accident. Yes, I know that you're in Australia. I know that you're in Australia. Easy. Yeah, I don't think a mild burn is fine either. This one has Spooter Rain yet? Oh, don't make me think about Spooter Rains.
이
Wow!
왕국을
And look, Prince Mersault, it's
땅으로 돌아
absolutely goated.
보아라.
He deals a lot of damage. It's weird. You never see him dealing damage, but he deals damage. He's very tanky. And he has a lot of aggro. It's very good in my opinion. Thumb Salt is the best idea because 5 unbreakable coins can cancel stagger, burn, and tremor. High clash power. Thumb Salt is absolutely insane, I agree. I know, my base Ryoshu doesn't have enough power, you know. Yeah, Snake Gregory is very good, actually. I really like him. But my problem here is that I think this is in the wrong order, you know? It should be like this. Because we need Prince Mersault to have the second die before anybody else. It'll be fine, I think. It's Australia. Pretty sure there's wars that could happen. Absolutely. There's always wars that can happen. But that's not because it's Australia.
대가리 딱 떼도.
Oh, come on. Guys, please roll better. What's that? They're rolling very, very bad right now. I might lose this one. I might lose this one.
딱 떼도.
Yeah, they are kind of rolling pretty fucking bad, to be 100% honest. Okay, they're back on the game. They're back on the game. I mean, you will feel the same way. Heal rolls as mine. Yeah. I hate when that happens. Sometimes it happens. Could be worse. Now they're starting to roll better. I really don't know why they were rolling so fucking poorly early, but it's fine now. Someone saw a tiger snake and I didn't hear them, so I walked in the direction the snake was in. Okay, Emily, you need to be more careful. It's always stuff is always happening to you. I really think that you're not careful enough.
행진했고 이것이 서국의 피날레다. 왕의 하사. 폭죽 소리가 들리는 것 같군.
There's a dead-ass spider called a big boy.
일기당천.
Yeah, Emily, that sounds good, okay? I mean, that sounds, you know? Ooh, Caver. Nice, that sounds very nice, actually. Wow, and he healed everything, and he has no stagger anymore. Prince Mersault being an absolute fucking unit.
약하군.
Sure, pose the big boy spider in general. No. Gregor with 0 SP, goddammit. I cannot use his ego.
따스한 피. 왕의 비호를 하사한다.
Okay, real shoot.
지금이다. 해골 바가지, 거미 대가리.
Oh, serious skullbuster.
예상 못했나 봐.
I was expecting more damage, but I guess that's fine. We only need to kill 5 more in 3 turns. I don't think I can 3-star this one. I mean, not 3-star, EX this one. How weird is it? Oh, yes! Nice! As long as we kill one, so the other guy appears, we'll be fine, you know?
따스한 피. 왕의 비호를 하사한다. 나는 가족이 되기에
Nice! Gregor doing a great fucking job. Oh, and staggered. Okay. We have 2 staggers and... Oh, no.
틀리는 것 같군.
Oh, they didn't get staggered? The fuck?
왔나.
It's time to win.
휘날래.
Like, I and I being the most... Say the same infuriates me. What do you mean, John, bro?
뜻하는 비. 우산이 새지나 않나 모르겠어.
Fury saying, I love this. I love this ego. This ego is great. Please hits! Oh, hits! My god. And so many hits after a wow. Oh, 23. Damn, not that much. Okay, when dead. 2 dead. Oh, did we win? Oh, we won! It's fine. It's fine. It's not that bad. Could have been worse. I still EX'd it, so...
마침내 굴레 하나를
I only need to make 1 ego, you know?
두려움 없이 나아갈 수
Yeah, these cycles your ass. I feel like these unbreakables were not that bad, you know?
가까워진 것이요. 그러니 언젠가 제외할 날 꼭 내게도
Like, I really feel like they could be much worse.
은만을 바라고
It's because they're unfocused.
쉼 없이 달리고 있으니
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna check general. Give me a second. Let me check general. What the fuck is happening in general? So you're gay. That's the big boy spider. It's 7 centimeters across. That's something like this. That's kind of big. Not for a penis, but yes, for a spider. Two inches, basically. Holy shit. It's like this big, okay?
작동하고 있다.
What caber? Anyways, the elevator up ahead is operational. I could see the light of the elevator beyond the lockdown door. If power has returned to the elevators,
호에나임군이
it can only mean that Hohenheim has arrived at the facility management room. Then, once the elevator doors opened, LCA agents began powering into the facility in perfect order. They immediately began hacking and shooting down anything that got in their way. There wasn't the slightest hesitation in their movements, as though drilled into them over countless rehearsals. On the way, they never failed to deliver a killing blow to any target that so much as twitched, even when it was already mangled beyond recognition. I could tell they were seasoned veterans with years of combat experience. I began to grow certain that these fighters could brush aside any obstacle we faced with ease. Okay, so we got go with it. We got saved. Yes, I made a pin comment. The big boy spider just 2 times the size of semi-funnel web, okay. Time to Aura Farm. Hello, Seathrone. LCA Special Operations Unit, was it? I sure know how to clear a room. Testing? Come in. Oi, give me that. Oi, you alright, mate? The heck, no need to shout into the microphone. Heathcliff, we can hear you just fine. Apologies. My assistant temperament leans on the more impatient side. Sinner Auris' conjecture was correct. After arriving at the facility management room, we have been observing the hallways through the device here. The video feed quality, well, it leaves much to be desired, but the LCA has arrived at this sector. Can confirm that on this end as well. We have visual of on the LCA unit past the lockdown shutters. But all I've managed so far is to remove one security wall in your path. It has nothing to do with restoring the internal elevators landing to other departments. Okay. Whichever may be the case, does it mean that the wounded can now be transported to safety? Not quite. While they managed to send the LCA down here via unknown means, the entire facility has to be restored in order to return upstairs. It is indeed a relief, however. It seems that the agents have been deployed to each sector. They should be able to secure the rest of the survivors. Who's fucking up with this? Captain Ishmael, no! Though, I've never been one to be interested in the art of killing and battling, particularly those without even a tangential relation to research. I have heard that they are a rather formidable combat force, even by the standards of the city as a whole.
정면.
Eyes forward. The lights flickered and... Okay. Who's he? What's happening? 3 LCA agents who were advancing while covering the front of their squad simultaneously fell to the floor without so much of a scream. That face. That face. Well, everybody's dead. He's the guy from before, you know him. The professional aura farmer. Even Ryoshu's scared of them. Best value Roland. Like a broken lamp, the light past the security wall continued to flicker. Between each flicker of the malfunctioning light, the outline of the intruder weapon seemed to shift into a different shape. At first, the shadow stretched into the sharp tip of a pick. Then, after several more flickers, it took on the familiar outline of an axe, very much resembling Rodia's own. Judging by the appearance and gear, it is likely that they are the LCA Reconnaissance Specialized Unit, most likely in the same vein as the team that arrived at the Monolith retrieval mission. Recon team or not, how did the intruder manage to wipe out such a well-trained team, all on his own? Okay, he's insane. We're alive because he wants us to be alive, you know? Now, I don't think he's as strong as Roland, you know? I think he uses different weapons, you know, like Roland. Hohenheim, do you hear us? Indeed. Was the LCA taking care of the situation already on your end? You mustn't step a foot out into the hallway. Why might that be? I've just watched the LCA agents take down an abnormality with quite impressive precision. To suppress such a tricky entity in mere minutes. Fascinating. This calls for an additional comment on its observation log. Yeah, he's just Roland wannabe, you know. The LCA reinforcements sent to our sector, they are all dead.
전멸했다.
What? They're taking the ultimate nap time. Yeah, just a very long nap time. Were this battle fought in an open field, even the LCA reconnaissance team alone would have sufficed to avoid defeat. They rolled a 69. However,
거미줄에 걸려
this is what happens to prey who forget that they've been snared into a spider web.
저들은
They'll never fight on even ground,
먹잇감
always drawing their prey to locations where they have the absolute advantage.
공간.
They wouldn't have lost in an open field, you say?
가정조차 의
It's meaningless to speculate over what'll never happen.
더 일어나지 않을
Yeah, everybody's dead. Everybody's fucking dead. Heathcliff versus Roland. Both beachless. I still think Roland wins, you know?
봐라.
Look, his prey ensured their demise by walking into his hunting ground.
직접 걸어 들어가지 않나.
Just messed up. Yeah, win rating saving Heathcliff. What Elisa had described earlier was becoming more and more apparent to us. A relaxed but disciplined gait. The man, after having slaughtered dozens of LCA agents, slowly turned around to face us, his sharp dress coat lazily clopping against the floor. He seems to have been aware of our presence from the get-go. Light dances across the glossy surface of his white mask. He returns a smile in response to Ryoshu's furious wrath. Then his lips part, soundlessly, mouthing a sentence, word by word. Hi, sweetheart. How did your reviews go? Oh, shit. No, that's just his face. Does he have a... No, I mean, he has a mask, but the other part of his face, the smile is not a mask. Yeah, a little bit messed up. Hey, sweetheart. How did your training go?
똑같아.
Same old. Dull and boring.
아빠,
Dad,
팔에 상처가
I
났는데
had a wound on your arm.
입힌 거야?
Did you do that to yourself? Ah, yes. I had to stab my opponent with a knife 38 times through my own arm. Oh, no. Oh, that stupid ass thing. He's a fucking index guy. 38 stab... Look, it was 38 stab wounds through your arm. Only a prescript does that. He is either an index or part of the index thing or something like that. I really think. Anyways, the 20th stab was where it really began to hurt. They say that the pain of burning hurts at least 100 times worse than the pain of getting stabbed. Did you know that? Yeah, absolutely. He's the index Norse father. That makes sense. Yeah, light blue. Ooh, that makes sense. So when you have to take care of someone, I hope you won't use fire. At least their deaths be slow, and their dying breath curses your name on their long descent into hell. Don't they deserve to watch their lives flash before their eyes in relative peace?
알았어.
Okay. Fuck. Come closer. You've got a scratch on your cheek. It happened during Valenciana's class, didn't it? Her methods are simply too violent. She's the kind of teacher who uses the number of scars as a measure of training intensity and effectiveness. Let's take a good care of that wound so it doesn't scar, okay?
그러던가.
Whatever. Here Loki hella chopped. I feel like he's gonna be the last boss or something, you know? John Index talks about how Ryoshi shouldn't use fire when fighting. Now look at her base ego. Also, her best ego it's also fourth match flame. It's also fire. Anyways, whatever.
방금 LC
If what LCE has told us through the transmission is true, then the executive manager is in danger.
오티스, 저도
I'm just as concerned as you are, Auris, but
당장
we're not exactly out of the woods yet, either. Index Papa is hardcore.
그건
The security camera feed is working again.
네.
Yeah, look, it's pointed right in front of our door, but
자네도 와서 보게.
come see, if my memory fails me not, then this man's attire suggests he's
중지.
the middle. Oh no. I guess we now know what happened to the LCA in the other sector.
이건 거의
Yeesh, this guy's practically tearing people apart.
뭐라고 자꾸 큰 소리.
Is he shouting something? I can't quite hear what he's saying through the feed.
요시히데.
Yoshihide. Oh shit. Green, fun fact. Autism called us a pathetic warm animal. Okay, during the prologue, before Verg announces that we will be the seniors manager. Okay, yeah, I do remember that. I think Young Project Moon wins.
요시히데.
He's shouting Yoshihide repeatedly so,
그리고
as he fills the silence between them with boisterous guffaw.
입을 크게 벌리고
Face split into wide grin,
들썩이며
body convulsing with laughter. What joy does this madman find in this carnage?
광인과 같군 그래.
So he's way worse than Ricardo.
그만큼 날아간 거야? 발로 탄 거.
Middle swordman goes hard. Oh, he's a swordman? I didn't even see the sword. God, that's an insanely powerful kick. Flung that guy all the way to the other side of the hallway.
선명한 화면은
The
아니지만
footage is pretty blurry, but do you think he's got a prosthetic leg?
아닌가?
Maybe not.
강화 문신을 몸에
I guess a leg covered completely augmentation tattoos could look something like that. Oh, are you looking at Papa Mighty Bear Paw? Why? Wait. Purple? All the guys from Canto 3 versus Ricardo. Ricardo wins. Oh shit!
누구야?
Who the heck are you?
나?
Who am I? I am Kira.
해.
Okay. A
기집도.
covert approach?
종원.
Men battle positions.
아니야.
Oh, you guys got it all wrong.
우리 아빠
You're
보고
watching my
있는 거
papa work, aren't you?
방해 안할 거.
Don't mind me, Kay. I'm not gonna pick a fight with you guys.
그런 중요한 일을
I'll just hang around here while you guys get important stuff done.
맞아 감사해.
Carry on and watch him work. I hate this. I fucking hate this.
아빠.
Your papa? That guy's your dad?
사람이? 맞아.
Uh-huh. Isn't he like super badass? Don't make her mad. Yes, he's badass. Okay, bye-bye, Emily. Yo, did you guys see that? Gosh,
기술 있잖아.
that takes a straight up fire. So dope. Huh, I've been trying to recreate that myself,
안 된다니까.
but it's not the same, you know.
어떻게 저런 강속구로 복도
How's he doing that?
튀게 하지?
Totally folded that guy up and tossed him like a baseball all the way to the other end of the hallway. To treat a massacre as no different from a game of or sport.
지급하는가? 불쾌하기 그지.
What a contemptible scoundrel you make. Okay.
아,
Oh, so you're into that kind of character, huh? Sick.
재밌다.
Okay, see, she seems pretty chill. She seems pretty chill. It's Yoshikage Kira. I thought the same. Wow. I'm a huge fan of him too. Did you read the latest issue of The Cloudburst Blade? There's this new character who talks just like you do. Like lifting his bamboo hat, he goes,
뭐야?
Wait, you don't know the Cloudburst Blade? Oh man, I've been trying to sell it to everyone I know, but no one's interested. One of them obsessed with training all day. One of them talks with her swords all day. One of them just wanders all over the place all day. And the other one, you know what she said? I think the story indulges in far too many logical fallacies. What the heck kind of book review is that? Like, bro, who wastes time nitpicking about what makes sense and what doesn't when reading a comic book? Gosh, I don't think I'd ever vibe with that girl. Okay, this is very fucking scary, you know? This is very fucking scary. But she has a point. Master Rack, yep. She would absolutely be besties with Dawn. Too bad she's evil. Too bad we will have to kill her, probably. I don't know. No. She has hands in her pockets, and everything is covered in chains. Anywho, has anyone here actually read The Cloudburst Blade? If I did, well. If I may have but 4 hours of your time, good sirs.
그만.
Enough.
가짜는
If you
헛소리로
thought you could distract us with your nonsensical prattling, think again. Notice, I don't see the Middle Norse father on the feed anymore.
저 사람이
If she's his apprentice, then...
자라면
Oh, shit. Hey, kiddo, what are you doing all the way out here? Haven't I asked you not to wander too far? They are so fucked. Drat.
무전이 더 들어오지 않는군.
No more transmissions. They've all gone quiet. Is everyone gonna die? I think everyone's gonna die. Okay, Master Rack. Yes. It's going interesting, you know? Hark! Young Ishmael, you Gauris! Wherefore thou not respond?
대답이 없는 게
느낌이 좋지 않네요.
This is bad. We don't even have the manager with us.
떨어져 있는
We're all in the dark.
서로 무슨 상황인지도 모르고
아무래도 시설 복구를 서둘러야겠네.
We must make haste and restore the facility to its operational capacity.
서로
The
협력.
sooner we obtain access to the security wall controls, the sooner we can coordinate with each other.
마침 이 근처에도
As luck...
된 회로 하나가
Oh, shit.
바로 이
As luck would have it, we should be able to locate one of the lost pieces of secretary in this room. Oh no, the Norse father from the fucking ring. Poor Hohenheim, he's stuck with the two blonde twinks.
이것은
This remains. The ring has made its mark here.
보이는군요.
Oi, don't force yourself to look so hard at them.
아니.
No,
여러분이라는 감정.
disgust as an emotion holds very little sway over me.
다만
It's just that,
팀장님,
boss,
일일이 누구?
don't look at their faces and try to tell who's who. Right.
그래.
I lost my focus for a moment there.
알았군. 계속하지.
Let us carry on.
할 말이라도.
I really don't understand why the fucking Limbus Company don't have better security. Like, what the fuck? Hello, cats. How are you? Welcome to the stream. The Skibidi Norse father. It's not cute at all. What? Is there anything you wish to say to me?
드물게도 파우스
This is highly irregular, but it seems that Faust also expresses agreement with Hohenheim.
뭘?
Agree with what?
이럴수록
That we must restore the facility with as much haste as we can employ. I guess he's stronger than a big brother. I really think that he's stronger than a big brother. Norse fathers. Oh shit, guys. Oh shit.
행진이다.
Hello, cats. We've been win rating everything. I hope you're happy with it. Yeah, perhaps not, Dr. Jombra. Leaving behind the perpetrator of the carnage, greeting Ryoshu on the other side of the security wall. We had no other choice but to make our way towards the lab.
류슈양.
Miss Ryoshu, perhaps this question of mine is one you might not wish to grace with an answer. And if it is indeed is to feel free to let it float past.
아비란 자들.
But what is your connection to these so-called Norse fathers? Chat freezes from time to time. I am sorry. I love win rate. Chat. Yeah, chat on broke. I don't know what happened.
단순히
Your relationship with them does not seem to have been brewed in the mere bad blood. Win rate. We do win rate. That's how we win. It's in the name. Win rate. Duh.
방금 전 그대
And in the change in your countenance, I sensed a flash of something almost imperceptible. Yeah, the prescript just tell me win rate, you know? It only says win rate in the prescript. It says win rate. Nice.
모든 조각이 맞물려
I haven't put all the pieces together just yet, but
그들은
they were
아비.
Norse fathers.
나라는
My fathers who forged the sword that I am. This is a pretty bloody fucking canto. No, it says win rate. The prescript just says win rate. So we just We just win rate. We just win rate. That's what we do.
잘 생각해보라고.
Will though gambles for index? No, I will wait until I have enough things and I will get everything from the shardable. I am saving my things for when Pooja's night comes, you know?
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
I mean, these are unfocused fights. So win rate here, it's just like whatever, you know. Oh, it's finally time for him to get that, sure. Ooh, that's bad.
으타! 먹어 치워라!
따스한
Prince Mersault absolutely carrying these fights.
때가 왔나.
자,
Oh, Greg, why? Greg, you stupid fuck, you're not supposed to lose. Well, he didn't get...
따스한 피. 너는
Oh, he's dead.
가족이 되기엔 약하고.
Oh, Prince Mersault going insane. Oh, he's killing everyone. Fucking Prince Mersault being an absolute fucking unit.
왕의 비호를 하사한다.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
바람 불어오는 대로 짓밟아라.
Okay. So we have 5 more enemies. I'm a win rate this shit. And we're gonna win this shit, apparently. Yeah.
일기당천.
따스한 피.
Mersault may be loved. Yeah, I really like
왕의 피.
I like Prince Mersault as much as I like Palm Salt. Both are really fucking good, you know?
그쪽은 아닐 텐데.
Also, these guys are kind of dumb. They are causing bleeding.
아차!
폭죽 소리가 들리는
If they cause bleeding, that just means that they make Mersault stronger, you know?
거리와
A stronger Mersault. It's very dangerous. Oh, he's gonna get staggered. Fucking red coins! I had the red coins! I don't know if... She has a lot of shield. She's not getting staggered at all. Okay, that was pathetic. What a bad coin to... Oh. Okay, I shut up. I thought it was gonna be a very bad coin toss, but no. Oh, nice. Oh, and he's killing everyone again. Amazing.
왕의 비호를 하사한.
Oh god, that was insanity. Yeah, if you keep shitting on Gregor, he'll be forced to lock on. I need him to lock on. Like, god damn it, Gregor, lock the fuck in.
어쩌겠지 잘 생각해보라고.
Mersold is locking in.
왕의 비호를.
After I told him that he sucks ass. Why can't Gregor just lock in after I tell him that stop sucking ass, you know?
가족이 되기엔.
Oh, seriously, Skullbuster.
거미 대가리.
That's a lot of damage.
깨졌지 않나. 겉에.
She's angry. Finally, she looks in when he doesn't have to clash. God damn it. Mercil is better than Haiti, okay? We've done it. That was easy.
행진을 멈추지 마라.
Win rate, my bros, win rate.
좁은 왕국을 넘어 멸망한
I want to see how much damage. Yeah, Mercil is a little bit strong, you know.
저들이 우리의 모습을 우러러.
Guys, he might be a little bit strong. Yeah, just a tiny little bit strong. No, wait. I need... We're gonna go inside. So this is the end of the first part of the canto, right? This is the last thing we can do, right? I'll just go glaze about... Okay, wait. I need to know, is this the end of the first part of the canto? You guys have already played it. This is the last. Oh, okay, sure.
겉에 곧 먹이를 먹여주지.
Okay, wait. Looks like we're here. It's the lab.
LCD나 LC.
LCD and LCE haven't reached out again since the last transmission. I can only hope that no misfortune befalls them.
관리자.
Hey, Manager Bud, you picking up on anything? I mean, the Golden Bow, if those people got to it before us. Not yet. I don't think they did. I don't think they're going for the Golden Bows. They are too strong. They could have just gone there directly. They want something else. I love 9-8. I love it so much. It awakened my brain. Oh, okay. It's still in there. Is that right? I guess I should be glad we still have a chance.
다행이라 해야 하나?
Gregor mumbled on in a gloomy tone. Hohenheim will be relieved to hear this.
이 소식을 들으면
Oh, I'm gonna play something, don't worry. We stepped into the lab. The lights were off. It was completely dark inside. If the assailants were indeed after the Golden Bow, what could they possibly want with it? I was deeply engrossed in my thoughts when I noticed that Ryoshu had stopped in her tracks. Ryoshu?
이 앞에
There's a stench coming from up ahead.
지긋지긋.
A sickeningly familiar one. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I had the ability to sleep at will. Even in the cloying darkness of the unlit lab, Ryoshu seemed to notice something out of place.
냄새라고 해봤자
You smell something? I don't smell anything other than your cig. Oh no, it's pink shoes. It's pink shoes. Guys, do you see the ribbons? We're gonna fight pink shoes, I think.
좋네.
Oh yeah, you've not been smoking for a hot minute. Only silence welcomed us in the lab. We couldn't hear any breathing, but there it was without a doubt, the stink of cigarettes and a chilling, disembodied sense of dread we couldn't exactly put our fingers on.
그곳에서 나온
When I left that place,
나는 누구?
I remember feeling a strong contempt for someone. An awe of contempt, perhaps? It had to have been. Ryosho started muttering, as though she was gripped by the chill. I noticed she wasn't speaking to me, though. It seems as though she was wading through a bog of mutilated memories to cling to her emotions at that moment. In this room is Lee Heng and the thumb fanboy having Seigex. No. Emphasis on tired because I have a habit of keeping myself as busy as possible. I try to do that, but now I just can't focus. It's weird. The who you star. You. All along, you've wanted to make me suffer to the bitter end, haven't you? What audacity! You think I am the one making you suffer, Yoshihide? Yoshihide? You do realize that you've always been the one obstacle in my life, don't you? This is the only way for us to get even. Yoshihide. It never stops. What the fuck is this bitch? This is one from the Pinky, right? The ring nurse father is like maestro. Okay, that's gonna be scary. Yeah, that's Pinky. The sound of the feather around my feet, rusted and heavy, how it clinks and rattles. In that vision of the past, Ryosho raised her sword in an agonizing slow motion, unsheathing the blade that we have never seen revealed before. Oh, we finally see the blade. Yeah. Also, Pinky names always have the star, you know? A white blade of such unfeeling purity, void of even a trace of mercy, beneath its pale edge. In the split second, I was blinded by the glint of the blade. Ryosho clutched the hooded figure's jaw in her crushing grip. Then, without a moment of hesitation, she drove the blindingly bright sword into the figure's mouth. Ryosho pulled the sword out in a single swift motion. No! Splat! The figure coughed out a thick glove of blood and a piece of her sliced tongue. Okay, she's crazy. Yeah, this is the first time we see her on... But it's a memory. But she spat out more than just the bloody chunk of flesh. A guffaw hawked its way out of her mouth. What's a guffaw? A triumphant laughter of one who had just seized the victory of one's life. With a deep, ragged breath, Ryosho let the sword fall from her grip. She stood rooted in her spot, staring at the flailing figure with a look of pure confusion. ISOTPITA. Insidious stench of the past in the air. Gofo is a type of law. Thanks, cats. I don't... I mean, you can... yes, you can. And right now, right before Ryosho's eyes, the vivid presence from the memories of the past came to life in the form of a white silhouette. Ah, we're fucked. Wait. That's not right. She's all glitchy. tongue is more of a medium. Her hand slowly brushing the lips, beyond which no tongue laid, as if to remember the absence of the organ that Ryoshu had so mercilessly cut off. Like a lone watchman who had been keeping vigil, awaiting our arrival. The mouth that lost its tongue faced Ryoshu without opening even once. But I think I heard a whisper of a hollow sigh escaping between her lips.
나는 나의 5 아비로 인해
Because of my 5 fathers,
세상에서
I
가장
had to leave behind the single most important thing in this world.
그러니까
And that is why I
되찾아와.
must take it back.
다시 만나게 되어 진심
So happy to see you again, Ryoshu.
요시
I mean it.
라고
Such were the words my master bade me to relay.
소지아비.
The pinky nurse father. Oh my god. You can laugh still, yeah. But it now seems again more difficult to say a lot of words, yes?
주인님께서는
As my master expects not from my insignificant self.
자연지사
I am but a blade rusting amidst the quiet turn of nature, doomed to ever endure the dullness of today
내일이 허망하였어.
and the emptiness of morrows.
그 무렵
And therein,
그대가 거미씨를
owing to your pursuit of the spired thread,
이렇게 주인님의 뜻
I am once again granted a chance to carry out my master's will.
혀가 길군.
Another talker. Peace off. As our apprentice approaches, Ryoshu's nurse father slowly stepped away. That's just a hologram. I am 100% that she is just a hologram. Oh, an old self-pronoun. Guys, did you hear that? Chicken butt. Towards where the container of the golden bowl lays nestled, emanating a soft glow.
준비가 끝났사옵니다.
The preparations are complete.
계획
I trust you have not forgotten the plan.
하진 않으셨겠죠.
Where the nurse father had left a figure clad in steel armor entered. What the?
기술이 접목된
The armament looks a little too crude
상당히
to be a piece of gear imbued with advanced technology. This nut's okay. She's a ghost. She's dead.
싱클레어 군이
It looks akin to the torture device we had previously seen in the basement
문기구하다.
of Sinclair's home. It's just nuts, okay?
살도 피도
No flesh, no blood, no bones to show in a fight.
상대하겠다라. 내게 보여줄 이
For an artwork meant for my eyes, its aesthetic are lacking in class.
이런 상황에
Keeping your mouth shut, even in a moment like this.
아름답지 않다고.
Did he not teach you there's no beauty to be found in it?
그자
I want him here.
약자비.
Where is the ring, Norse father? The armored figure answered Ryoshu's question with a swing of their huge sword. We need to take care of this quick and track down the golden bow. Let's fend them all off.
제법 미학을
You're starting to pick up the rudiment of aesthetics, Clock.
단 얘가
Watch as I demonstrate the meaning of AOS. Okay. Can we win rate this? That's the real question. Should I try to win rate this one time? I think we should try to win rate this one time, and then we can do something else. But first of all, let's try win rating. Oh, he has a lot of shield though. Why do you do Gong with me? Yeah, very good. Very good, but I cannot hear it because of fucking Gong. Okay, now I can hear it.
행진의 꽃, 이것이 소목의 피날레다. 왕의 비율에
It's supposed to be speak. Very good. Okay, this guy is just taking it like a fucking pussy.
먹어치워라.
But I really don't think things are gonna get so easy, you know? Okay. something is not right here, you know? Oh god. Something is really not right here. I am feeling like this shouldn't be like this. Oh, rear shoot, you fucking missed. Oh my god! Oh wow, he won! Just at the end, he won. Okay, I will win rate, and if something bad happens, I will just. Yeah, please don't hurt me. No more. Oh, he evaded that shit. Real Shu, stop being so bad. Thank God.
진품에는 미치지 못하나 한없이 다행이다.
Oh God, she's gonna get serious now. Oh, that's struggling. Let's defend.
일기당천.
Oh my god, he has so much shield. Well, Greg was basically dead. Failed bulleting myself. Okay. Okay, why do you do this to me? Oh shit. Now it got interesting. I think it's time to win rate again. Armor Army comes here. We are not letting her get away with this shit. We're not letting anybody get away with this shit. I just need more salt to have the fucking S3, you know. Oh, why are you running? Oh, nice. Okay, this might work.
하얗고 슬픈 아이들. 그저
Oh, he died. Quite sad. Very sad. He died. But he died doing what he loved.
지금이다. 해골 바가지.
Oh, so much shield. Not 39 damage and died to a passive. Some of you might die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
딱 깨고.
I think bro had a heart. Who died? Greg died. He died for our sins. Well, my sins of win rating. I bet I can just play him right. Wait, did...
으타! 더 먹어치워라!
Yeah, that's kind of scary. I have no fucking clue what she's doing.
폭죽 소리가 들리는 것 같.
I don't remember how I beat this stage. I mean, I am win rating. A regular assault is the only one of the team suited for this fight. The support passive requires him to die. Yeah, true. I was just playing this correctly, you know? I really hate that this guy... Oh, shit. Oh, God, fuck! Repressed flash? What's that? Oh, he's absolutely fucking dead. This guy has too much shield. He has shield every single fucking turn. You just brute forced it. Okay, I think it's time for the true power of Mersault.
왕의 뷰 하사한다. 따스한 피.
I think we should focus on her. She seems more killable than the other guy. The other guy is just annoying. Like, he has just shield. He's just a shield guy. What the fuck? So fucking annoying. Did we finally break the fucking shield? Only win rate when farming mirror dungeons is not it's just not fun. Okay. I'll be honest. I think my problem is that Moonlight sure count on himself. Combat starts. No, but he... Nah, he just gets shield because getting shield.
일기당천.
There's literally nothing else to do here. Because I don't have egos with these guys. For storage the game, I prefer to use my bread only when it's required, so... Oh, she lost the fucking clash. Quite annoying.
왕의 뷰.
I am sure that there must be... Well, she's losing SP, so that's kind of good.
폭죽 소리가 들리는 것 같군. 때가 왔나.
Struggling. Fuck, okay, I cannot use win rate in this one. What does this say? When hit by this attack, before shooting skill 1, impacted by armor, blah blah blah, does not trigger armor in spikes. I really think it's time to end this shit. When would death get you killed in the darkest dungeon cavern? No! How did you miss? Oh! Well, he has a lot of shield, so it doesn't matter. Still, he wasted the fucking ego.
왕의 뷰.
That was a good try, though.
왕의 뷰를 하사한다.
Oh, this was taking fucking forever to deal with. You know, I will say this one time. Just fuck it.
피날래.
That is.
적진 않다. 따스한 피.
Oh, Ryosha cannot die in this fight? Why are they receiving so much damage suddenly? Oh, Ryosha cannot die. Ryosha cannot die here. This fight is anti-enemy win rate. Okay, catastrophe. Now he's gonna die now.
피날래. 힘의 가족.
Every battle.
빛이 꺼지는군.
Well, we tried with win rate one time. Now I have to read. Fucking I have to read.
피가 부족했나? 몸을 숨겨라.
Nah,
다시 처음부터 다시 시작하면 돼.
I am not using base Ryoshu.
다 똑같으니.
Yeah, I have to read fucking passives.
행진이다.
It's time to read, guys. It's time to be boring and fucking read. Oh, I hate reading. God damn it. Just clash with the Iron Maiden and focus everyone else on the edgy guy. Okay, Gaber. Okay, what's your point? Wait, what? After attack skill ends, number of slash coins that hit critically slash damage against each target. He's a okay. Blah blah blah. Damage on critical hit. Slash fragility. I'm gonna start. But he always gets these assure moonlight. Okay. Lose one stack when hit. Okay. Oh, so we're trying to get him off that shit. Okay. I mean, what else can I do here? This is nothing to do. I just win rate.
행진했군. 이것이 서곡의 피날.
Okay. No way. Only tails. What the fuck is that? All tails. I don't know. They started pretty fucking bad. Tail again?
먹어치워라. 아차!
He has this shit. Lose one stack when hit. Here's John defense. He's absolutely fucking boring. Can't just clash. There's nothing else to do there. Maybe upset the dodge would have been good, but I have no fucking clue how to do that. Also, I was not expecting everybody to roll only tails, you know? Green, the shit's giving a lobotomy. Good for you.
대가리 딱.
That was hella easy. I used Thumb Salt. Yeah, I think Thumb Salt can absolutely do this. If everybody was actually not rolling just tails, they were having a little bit easier. To be honest, I know what I have to do.
진품에는 미치지 못하오나 한없이 달려 치열한 싸움이다.
퍼레이드와 피날레.
I feel like Free Assault works better here because he has heal to deal with bleed thing. Yeah, I think he gets stronger because of the fucking bleed. Nice. Fucking red coins.
으타! 더 먹어치워라! 하! 아차!
Well, he has 24 of the shits. I just keep clashing Albina's unbreakable coin to Edgar Gregor to make sure he evaded it after clashing. Match TIDs. I can't, I have only these 4 guys. Like, it really gave me the worst fucking team they can find, you know? I mean, you can't technically, you have a dodge. You're taking off this fucking thing.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
Soloing is always an option. Yeah. My bad is that I don't have really a super mega powerful, strong Ryosho ID. Like, she's strong, but not extremely powerful, if you know what I mean. I'm also surprised that this fight gave so many people some trouble. I was using a fairly mismatched team too. I think my problem was, okay, if everything is dominating, that's fine. I just need to make sure to keep everything clashing correctly. I don't know if I have to kill this guy first or this guy first.
자, 어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
I will just keep hitting that guy because I don't want him having that stupid ass thing. Get rid of the edgy boy first. Yeah, I thought so because he can climb the stupid thing. Well, not climb, but he gets that passive, which is very fucking annoying, and then deals a ton of damage if I don't stop him from doing that. Last fight, I really just decided to ignore him, which was a bad idea. Oh my god, really, Gregor? Fucking die, you're useless. What a useless team. Useless Gregor, absolutely useless Gregor. Why are you fighting her with this? Hit her with this, hit with this. Okay, that seems fine. Gregor is... Yeah, that Gregor disappointed me so much. Oh right, I forgot to read. Well, we got rid of the fucking shield. At least Yisung is good. I'd have used that one against the other guy, but...
거미 대가리! 자!
폭죽 소리가 들리는 것 같군. 때가 왔나.
His passive should be active, okay? Trust the middle gamble, okay? If it doesn't work, either get a Tremor team. I am not changing teams, okay? I don't have anything to do with changing teams, so forget about changing teams. There's absolutely nothing I can do with changing teams.
대가리.
Borrow someone's Gregor. I am not borrowing anybody. Well, though, maybe Gregor. I mean, if I bring Fireface, I can do this easier. But you can read Albina's passives. Okay, I forgot again, okay? God damn!
왕의 비호를 하사한다.
Well, that guy doesn't have that much, so he's not dealing that much damage. It almost sank.
수많은 것들이
Either Enryoshu or Fireface. Enryoshu's meh. No, Enryoshu's good. I forgot which one was that. I don't have Enryoshu though. I don't have Enryoshu for this fight. Being the Chinese stole the gambling. I am so sorry about that. I mean, everybody's healthy. Okay, please, for the love of God, win the fucking clash. That's the only thing that we need right now. If he wins the clash, we win the shit. Gregor Mutil. Gregor, they don't care about Gregor. He lost the fucking clash. He lost the fucking clash. Oh my god. Oh, they're losing clashes now. Perfect, they're fucking useless.
왕의 비호를 하사한다.
Can I know the gamble? I don't know what happened with the gamble. No, she's really good. I know. I forgot. I thought she was one of the first IDs. No, she's the all Ryoshu, you know? She's good. Can we sacrifice him? I think we can sacrifice him. We can absolutely try to sacrifice him. Oh no. Yeah, I think it's time he gets sacrificed. She lost all final power if we hit her before the clash. Oh, thanks, Gaber. I still had a favorable clash. He just lost it. He just absolutely fucking lost it. It's fine. He's still alive. He's about to die by bleed, but he's still alive. With her 3 unopposed attacks before clashing with that skill, right? Hey, you sang, it's time for you to go in a blaze of glory. Clash lose 1 poise, okay? Yusung is about to go in a blaze of glory. Is this ideal? No. Yeah, it is absolutely. He's going to die. He's absolutely going to die. I told you.
너가 치워라.
What was that attack? Dead yell corpse on the floor. Yeah, he exploded. He absolutely exploded. Class lose deal minus 80% damage. Okay. We can tank it. We can tank it.
따스한 피. 왕의 피오를
Oh, I hate that skill. So fucking annoying.
보배를 주래. 왕의 피오를 하사한다.
Yeah, she deals basically no damage. And he has a lot of health, so it's fine. Oh, now, serious Skullbuster. He should be fucking staggered by that. Like I said, we can tank that. Both are very fucking tanky, so I don't care. I told you, both are very fucking tanky. Oh, he's gone. Okay. During the attack, okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, when hit by attack skills before using the skill gun, when impacted rattle armor. I have no idea what that is, but sure. Let's do this and hope for the best. That's the only thing I can do.
따스한 피.
Ow! She still lost. Ah, but she deals no damage. Fine. Rina can gamble. I am sorry you can gamble. I don't know what happened. You know what? Mersault doesn't disappoint. Mersault absolutely doesn't disappoint.
왕의 피오를 하사한다.
Mersault is absolutely good.
따스한 피. 왕의 피오를
But she's different. Oh, Ryoshu, why are you like this? Well, she cannot die, so we're fine with her. We're fine with her, you know. I'll just make sure that Mersault wins. She just can't die, so whatever. See? She can't die.
따스한 피. 왕의 피오를 하사한다.
But she's very tanky though. It's taking fucking forever.
때가 왔나.
Change time. Oh wait, why did? Oh. Anyways, I win. I win your fucking piece of shit clash. Mersault wins.
왕의 피오를
Yeah, it's been a while. Wow, dealing basically no damage. Cool. She's just tanky. Oh, she got staggered. Time to win rate.
왕의 비호를 하사한다.
She cannot die. Ryoshu cannot die, which is fine.
소리가
Which is very fine with me.
때가 왔나.
She can absolutely tank everything.
퍼레이드와 피날레. 폭죽
Oh, wait, what? What happened?
때가 왔나.
No touching fast shell. Multiply the damage from the Iron Maiden Spike's passive by 20. This effect cannot be disabled by offsetting this skill. Okay, sure. I am not attacking that shit. That's kind of dumb.
폭죽 소리가 들리는 것 같군.
This proof that Mercil is better than the Hishus. Yeah, I know. I saw that. It was like, why am I gonna attack a fucking spiked shield? I am not stupid. I am really not fucking stupid.
대가를 딱 떼고
The anti-win rate shield. I saw that shield and I was like, nah, I am not that dumb. I am dumb, but not that dumb. She's about to get fucking staggered again. Oh, never mind. I didn't even read. Oh, she's a fucking robot?
계획에 없는 행동을 삼가
Refrain from any deviations from the plan.
생긴 누누이 많아.
Has my humble self neglected to impress upon this matter many times?
보여?
See?
두근거리기
Fascia has begun to pulsate.
오랜만에 보는
I haven't seen Fascia tremble like so in a long while. Why don't you give her some time to chat?
그런 사사로운 욕망에
This plan involves no outward expression of such selfish desires.
맥박을 놓치며 달아오르는
The plan that involves only the observation of the warming, reddening flesh while our own heart beats slow.
파시아는 거슬리는
That plan isn't to Fascia's liking.
팽팽해졌어.
Her tendons have tightened.
주인된 자들의 뜻에 따라
Yet we must learn to remain tranquil before these common beats. We are to adhere to the wills of those who are our masters.
마에스트로님의 영영
I've always been so curious of the maestro's child, forever lost.
조형 정도는
Why not let us
수 있지 않겠어?
at least prepare a maquette?
뜻을
It has become apparent that this glorified executioner does not know her place.
해겠군요.
Clearly, it is about time her branches are pruned. With that, the man who stood in her way leaped towards the pulsating greatsword of flesh and delivered a powerful strike.
다행이라고 말해야 할지.
This may be a stroke of fortune. It seems that in the chaos, our presence has slipped their minds. Maybe he was just very angry, you know. Ah, the golden bow. Feeling a dull pain squeezing through the grooves of my mind, I turned towards the spot from which the sensation surged forth, and saw Ryoshu standing there. In her eyes burned hatred and fury, a glare that would easily have had me believe that she would unsheath her sword from her back at any minute. At the receiving end of that glare was the veiled figure who'd been watching our battle without a word. The Pinky's Norse father simply stood there, meeting Ryoshu's wrathful gaze, as she did in the fragmented memories. Then she withdrew into the shadows, the darkness slowing away at her shape, before disappearing from our sight.
단테,
Dante,
황금을 찾았어.
have you found the golden bows? We must... No. We were too late. I felt a dull pain in my head lift as I pointed at where the veiled person stood. The golden bows that should have been there were gone. What remained in their place were dozens of cigarette butts, the same kind of Ryoshu smoked, piled up like a thick layer of dust. You are homeless again? I am so sorry. I don't think I do an EX in this one. I did pretty bad. I did absolutely bad in this one. Oh wait, I did an EX. Never mind, I don't have to play this stage ever again.
땅으로 돌아갈 때까지 보아라. 저들이 우리의 모습을 우러러 보는 것을.
Oh, that was all? You did horrid, Reed. I know, how the fuck did I get EX? Oh, it's just cleared the stage? I mean, that was pretty easy, actually. The first one, I did pretty poorly. Then, I just let the two guys die. Ryoshu could not die, and Mersault is a goated ID. Even Thumbsalt would have been the same, but I thought that the bleed and health recovery of Prince Salt was better in that stage. So go look at this post-battle in the theater. Yeah, I saw that. Classic win rate loss. I said that we were going to win rate one time to see if it was win rateable. It was not win rateable. Then I just win. The X condition in Limbus are much more relaxed than that of Arknights. Yeah, true. That's true. Some clear conditions in Arknights are kind of wild. But that was it. That's everything that we have until now. Okay, what should I look? Little Kobold, I didn't understand. You said in the theater, right? This note in the theater. Cigarettes and the Norse Father. Okay, wait. What do I do? Little Kobold. Which one should I push play? Post battle. Okay. Isn't this the same thing?
계획에 없는 행동을 삼가라고.
Oh! It's because it's outside of the battle. That's cool. That's very cool. Watching her design is kind of cool, you know? Refrain from any deviations from the plan. I'll make humble self-neglected to... Okay, it's the same... okay. Her sword looks much better in these than in the tiny little ones, you know?
오랜만에 보는 딸.
그런 사사로운
맥박을
I want to see the clash.
마에스트로님의 소형 정도는
다행이라고 말해야 할지.
Okay, it's just the design. It's the same thing. Cool seeing that, you know? Cromer alert. I don't think that was Cromer. But anyways. Well, I will say that how things have been going, I still think that the dream ending it's better than the unsevering. Like it's cool that everything is happening, but the dream ending is I think the dream ending was a little bit more interesting. Oh my god, cats. Oh my god. Albanian and fashion look neat. Yeah, they look very neat, I will say. It's part 1 for fuck's sake. Yeah, but in the dream ending, for example, let's say part 1 would have been until this one. We started to see the past. I just think that I wouldn't say that this is low. I would say it's just a different pace. And I prefer the pace that they did in Lamentulant a lot better, you know? ended at the barber fight. So yeah, you start to get a lot of backstory and shit. And you get introduced to this guy. Right now we just got introduced to the Norse fathers, which is cool. But it's been just so many introductions just because it's a lot of characters. So I would say that the first part of the Unsevering was a little bit slower. But it's fine, you know? We got introduced to every one of the Norse fathers. We got introduced to what's the problem with Ryoshu. But just until that point. Has too many baddies, I would say. I think Canto IX has a little bit of too many baddies. I hope it doesn't happen like... how's this called? I hope it doesn't happen with like Spider-Man 3, where too many baddies made the movie a little bit dumb. But I really believe in Project Moon, you know? I really think that Project Moon will pull through this. And you know what's the best part of all of this? Guys, do you want to know the best part of all of this? I have the Luxcavation. I have finally had the fucking Luxcavation to get more EXP. And with that I can actually get these guys to higher level. Canto IX is full of baddies, I know. I think what you're looking for is fan service. But even fan service. There was art of her and Valentina within hours of this Canto going live. Not surprising. Absolutely not surprising. Valentina was cool. That's evil. That's evil. One thing I will say is that I think this Canto did something very, very interesting. Because, let's be honest, if I can just throw the Hishu pack at any problem, every problem becomes kind of redundant. Was ever like thirst trap in games and shit. Look, yeah. I like fan service though. Some fan service is good. But yeah. I do think that Project Moon was like, yes, we may have fucked up a little bit with releasing Mao Faust and the Lord of Hongyuan. So let's put them outside of the first couple of fights. Because let's be honest, if you had the Lord of Hongyuan against that guy with any other Hishu, or just the ability to have multiple attacks against the same guy just nullifies his joke of, oh yes, I lose stacks if you hit me. Well, with the Lord of Hongyuan, you're hit like... Okay, let's say that it's Lord Hongyuan with a Ryoshu that I don't have. That's 3 extra for her, and 3 extra for Hongyuan again, without being able to dodge. That's like 3, 6, 7 attacks. So yeah, I am glad that they decided not let us use the most fucking broken IDs, if that makes sense. And let us just use normal IDs. Honestly, the only reason I'm using this one is because this is the only one that I have leveled up. One of the problems I also have is that the IDs I have right now are really fucking bad at giving me stuff for the Drifting Fox, okay? We were missing gluttony a lot there. Because only the Yisang S3 was gluttony, so I had to wait until 3 times to get fucking Yisang to actually use it, you know? Also, I really love, how's this called? Sun Shower. Okay, Captain Ishmael. And I really like this one because this power is really good. At the start of the turn, all allies heal 3 SP. That is absolutely goated. So if I actually needed and things were not going good, I could have used this shit to get the heal of the allies. I could have used also Morositas, but I think Morositas would not have been that good. I could have put a really bad ID just so they become easier. Press them to gamble all. Okay. What I don't understand, it's okay. The ideas that we got for this season is the Index Proselyte Paperslip for Faust, which we didn't see here. The Index thing that we got, it's really not about this. Also, this is Sinking Poise, and it doesn't have that. Oh, Mark of the Prescript. We didn't fight anybody from the Index. And then we have Udjet, LCA Udjet Vanguard. So I guess this is based on the guys that got absolutely fucking destroyed. So yeah, that doesn't bring a lot of hope, to be honest. Like, if these guys were just erased from the face of the map, it's just kind of bad, you know? I mean, not as an ID, not as a playable ID, you know? As a playable ID, she seems very fun. I can't wait to get her. But yeah, as a story ID, did we see the Ojat, or that was just something else? So I don't think this is gonna be a second season. I think it's gonna be a mix, okay? I think when we get another Thumb will be Tremor. When we get the Index will be Sinking. Well, she also has Sinking for some reason. We don't know what the new Don Quixote has, but maybe it's Sinking because it's an Index as well. Yeah, Ujat were the LCA guys. Yeah. That's what I thought. So yeah, and didn't really give me too much. Like, this ID looks great, but at the same time, in the story relevance, she's basically just a throwaway ID, you know? Aris now has a Scissor ID and a Scissor Kigo. Oh, yeah. Ujat either became or merged with the LCA. Yeah. So sad that you're homeless. But anyways, my problem is not that. My problem, again, it's... why do you make an ID so fucking cool and make them all just be deleted from the face of the earth in one cinematic? Oh my god, demise. But yeah, between these two IDs, I do think I will keep with the issues. I still keep with the issues. These IDs will be cool, I will collect them, but I still think the issues are a little bit stronger, you know? Yeah, they didn't look like Ujets. They just look like some random guys, you know? Maybe they have an Ujet force, you know? An Ujet force that actually comes and stops them. And this idea is about that. A little bit later in the story, because we haven't seen any Index as well. So maybe they are stronger. One thing I will say is that these two feel a little bit more like, how's this called? Walpurgis Night IDs? Just hear me out. This Index reminds me a lot more about Library of Ruina. And this Ujet reminds me a lot about Library of Ruina. So these really feel a lot more like Library of Ruina IDs, Walpurgis IDs, than what's happening right now in the story. I no complaint, they look absolutely great. But they do feel like, how's it called? Walpurgis IDs. There's a dead-ass black chicken, I'm not kidding. Go look it up. Black, no, Meru. Yeah, we saw the Index Nurse Father. I remember him, but he was not like that. He was not like this. So that's a difference. Sure, you can pose a black chicken. Rodeo Nurse Father soon. I don't think we're gonna get any Nurse Father IDs, to be honest. Maybe they're a little bit higher level than we can get. Because if if things are how things are looking like this, we can go into a proselyte level, you know? Or Ujat. We're still not at Toto Capo. I think in in levels of strength. For example, the Thumb ID goes into a Soto Capo. She was more like Soto Capo level of strength. So I guess everybody else was just Soto Capo level, like one below the real boss of every finger. And I don't think we're at that point in the story yet. But I may be wrong. Maybe they start releasing a lot of, oh yeah, that's a big brother, because we still don't have a big brother. Oh, you get a big brother. Oh, we get now a Soto Capo. Oh, we get, I don't even know what the higher part of the index are. But I know that it's not proselyte. I don't even know about the pinky. Maybe all the pinkies are that insane. We get a star, you know? Prescript says to gamble all. Posted in black. Okay. Now thinking about it. Just thinking about this. Isn't this like... No, this is capo level. But he should be based on the pinky as well. And the pinky is a star, right? DIH star. I don't know what DIH means. Okay, Captain Ishmael. Yeah, so he's a Tianju star. He's a Tiangang star. So he should be a really high level pinky. So technically this should be the strongest ID we have, I guess, in terms of lore power. Okay, I am just thinking in terms of lore power, what IDs are the strongest, you know? The hierarchy has like 108 ranks. Okay. Ain't looking through all that. I'm not that autistic. Okay. But anyways, just saying out loud. Lord of Hongyuan is stronger than him. So right now, being the Lord of Hongyuan means that you're stronger than basically anything that we've seen. I do think that Li Heng can kill all those guys. In terms of Lord Sanchoton, probably beats everything else, except maybe Princess Rhodia. I think between Princess Rhodia and Sancho wins because he's like the second in command. He would be the one to ascend if they kill Don Quixote. Perhaps. But yeah, maybe Sancho's the best, is the strongest one. Also, one thing I don't know because we haven't seen, it's truly, how strong are the lobotomy egos? How strong is, oh god, how strong is Don Quixote wearing a WoW ego, a WoW Lobocorp ego? Oh, okay, they didn't. I thought they killed him. So yeah, Manager of La Mancha and Princess Rodian should be the same power level then. I do think that Manager is a little bit more combat ready. In the Name of Love and Hate, Ego was one of the only WoW egos that I used alongside Alephs, you know? It was very good, very fucking good. Also, it had a gimmick that made a lot of damage. Yeah, Lord Lu should be able to use Mang. And if he can use 5 rings of Mang, I think he's higher level than all those others, you know? We don't have an Aleph ego. I know. I mean, I was using In the Name of Love and Hate ego alongside Alephs when I played Lobocorp. The first Aleph ego that we get, I mean, an Aleph ego ID, that should be absolutely fucking goated. That should be higher than anything the fingers can throw at us, you know? The lobotomy ego IDs are literally based on Lobocorp nuggets, with specific ego sets. I know, cats, that's what I mean. In the name of love and hate, should be very fucking strong. I am so sorry, Mary. In fact, I would say that it's really weird seeing In the Name of Love and Hate have such cool animations, and it doesn't deal that much damage. Oh, we also have this one that should be absolutely fucking insane in terms of power. This is another WoW ego. For how damage it's being done in this Canto, I don't think we will see anything Aleph level yet. I think we're fighting things Star of the City level, but I don't feel like we are in the Star of the City level yet, you know? Cody is such a beast in her negative SP form. I forgot her positive SP looked. Her positive form is also very fucking strong, you know? But anyways, I am talking about this in the... how's this called? Lore perspective, not in the gameplay perspective. Hello, Copper Salt. So I think in lore perspective... Alright, let's go with all. Manager Don should be the strongest one. Then we have the WoW egos. The Thumb. He's a he ego. I don't know how truly strong is Wild Hunt. Oh, no. Lord of Hongyuan goes... Is it stronger than the Capo? We have a few ideas with the Star of the City strength, like Alan, Greg, and Thumb Salt. Yeah, I know. But again, I think a Nugget wearing either the Sword of Sharpened Tears or In the Name of Love and Hate, going like hams on the city, would be a lot stronger than any of them. Yeah, there's power level in the city, but it's more like danger level than power level. And for example, Alan Greg isn't the Star of the City tier of things that you find, but it's more like when they appear. I wouldn't call them Star of the City level of power, you know? Rose Powder Greg, yeah, sure. Well, Wild Hunt lore was really not that strong compared to most of other main seasons, yeah. Well, Spice Brush should not be that strong either. You know? Honestly, I really think only the La Mancha-led IDs, the Lord of Hongyuan with the Hishu pack. The Hishu pack is very strong. I don't think the Hishu packs are stronger than the East Capo, but Lord of Hongyuan is. And I really believe that WoW Ego can just delete anything of anything that we have seen, except the La Mancha-led IDs, you know? We never got to see what Spice Brush could do at full potential, because Dogback died like right after getting Ego. True, but what level of Ego was that? What level of Ego is Spice Brush? I think Spice Brush was he. Spice Brush, I think, would be at the same level of Magic Bullet. You know? I don't think that Spice Brush would be stronger than that. Also, Red Eyes and Penitence. She's wearing a fucking Sane. So these should not be that strong at all. If Jack Q had Ego, he would be a lot stronger, you know? I don't think that if we get any color, true color ID from a fixer, that would be stronger than WoW Egos. But if we get someday an Aleph ego, for example, a nothing there ego, that thing just solos everything. That thing should be able to solo everything. Maybe go toe on toe against the color. He tries to be on the same power level as Virgil. GQ? Well. GQ, he was just playing really, really weak with us, you know? He was holding back a lot. Censorship ID. But I do think that Virgilius... Okay, I think that if Virgilius turns on his ego, because he has Mang. We have seen Virgilius use Mang. He has ego. So if he really goes all out, I do think that Virgilius is stronger than GQ. But yeah, we are really way far away from anything that's actually strong in the city, you know? So much so that this kind of feels weird. Because I do not feel that we are in that power level yet. Like, what's gonna happen? They're either gonna let us go, like, oh yes, Ryoshu, at least you remember now who you are. But now we can leave you. We have done what you want, what we want to accomplish. Go, Ryoshu, keep on training. You're becoming stronger there. And they leave the Norse fathers. Some shit like that's gonna happen. Because no, we're not in any kind of shape or form to defeat any Norse father right now. Jackie used Mang too. We saw 5. We only saw 5. And that was strong. In terms of Ruida power level, I'd put the Sinners and maybe Urban Nightmare. If I'm being generous. Yeah, they really don't feel... Even with the strongest ID, they do not feel like we're any close to being anything more than that. If they, let's say, have all the powers. Because if I remember correctly, Li Heng had level 85, right? Papa Quixote had level 90, I think. I don't remember completely, but he was another monster. So yeah, the only reason we would be able to fight against any of those guys is if they are dumb enough to impale themselves with a fucking golden bow and they get to our level. I think 95. Yeah, Papa Quixote was stupidly strong. A thumb capo, not even a sotto capo, was way above us. I do think that we are at the same level as a thumb capo, you know? I think we could fight because, okay, a capo would be at the same level as a big brother. So Ricardo, for example, I think a capo would be at the same level of Ricardo, and right now we have enough levels to fight Ricardo, and I do think that right now, at level 60, we can absolutely defeat Ricardo. Yes. But that's it. We're at thumb level. Urban Nightmare, yeah. Yeah. Pakui was hungry and we were able to even clash with Red Guy because of Durante. But no, but it's only because of Durante. Without Durante, we were just getting our ass handed to us, you know? I think I can go to that and see, you know? Yeah. He was level 83. He was fucking level 83. That is insane. I cannot check GIQ because he was inside the dungeon. But yeah, Li Heng was level 83. And we only could fight him because of the stupid ass... how is this called? Durante. So technically, the top power of the... Oh, fuck. Of the Mersault ID here is level 83, you know? It's not that strong. I guess the power standards got lowered after Library of Ruina. I think we're very far from getting any close to the power level of Library of Ruina. We don't catch up to Lee Hanging in 4th season Cantus. I think, yeah, I do think that, for example, let's check this. I think we have to finish Inferno. Once we finish Inferno, I think that's the point where we can say that, yeah, we are star of the level. I think finishing Inferno will be the first time we see Alev level gear, you know, or anything Alev related. At that point, we will finally be in, let's say, quote unquote endgame, which honestly will just be middle game. Of course, it's not Inferno, but Inferno is just the first part. The next part should be called Purgatorio, and I think that when we reach Purgatorio, that's when we can really say that we have reached a point where we are strong. But right now we're this kind of feels a little bit weird in terms of power, you know. Given PM, we'd probably face on a level threat first before we even get anywhere close to getting a left Gigo. True. I'm only missing 27 IDs. Nice. I have to farm so much. But I'm getting bored of mirror dungeons. I'm getting a little bit bored of getting IDs. I think the magic of playing the same mirror dungeon so much got kind of boring. I'll wait. I'll try to get all the IDs of season 6 and whatever sprinkle of old IDs I can get. But anything that feels too weak, I'm not getting. Because they are really fucking weird. Really weak IDs, you know? For example, do you guys want me... No, these are not that bad. Oh yeah, do you guys want me to get Rose Panner, Workshop, Rhodia? What can I do with that? I cannot even play it for the giggles. Do 5 floors once a week. Sounds good, to be honest. True. Nice, Mirror Salt. But yeah, we'll say that that's my only problem. I don't feel like we're not... I feel like this Canto was... I really wish this Canto happened when we could actually fight them. Because right now we are just... I just feel like they are making us go where they want to go. And we're not doing anything, we're just following a script. I will say that. That's how it feels until now. But I will say, we come from 2 fucking big Cantos. The Surrendering Witnessing and the Dream Ending. The Dream Ending felt so fucking good. And the Surrendering Witnessing, just the ending by fighting the Elders, felt really good. The press scripts, perhaps. So like the average gacha story. We can play Lobo Corp randomizer meanwhile. I mean, I could try, but we still have Arknights. And Enfield, it's soon to be released. So we're gonna be playing Enfield a lot. Also, I kind of want to try Zoneless and Zero or something like that. I know that it's from the same guys from Genshin Impact. But it looks cool. So why not? Something a little bit more gameplay. Lobocorp, but with mystery mods. Zenless Zone Zero, yes. I've been thinking about trying Zenless Zone Zero. So right now, what I want to do is... We have to play a little bit more Arknights. Although our farming in Arknights is also getting very boring. I want to try Zenless Zone Zero at least once. Yeah, it has a lot of good material, but also very cute characters, okay? But I want to see how bad the gacha is, because it's from the guys from Genshin. That gacha is so fucking predatory that I hate it. Are you in it for Vaughn? No, I saw a little cute bunny in my feed. Let me check. Yeah, I got her, and she's appearing a lot in my fucking feed. I just like, she looks cute. She's a bunny. She's very bunny with a big ass sword. So for me, it's like, look, she looks cool, don't she? Big ass sword, cute bunny.
Yes.
So I was like, yeah, sure, I could try it. Why did we get flashed by ass? I honestly don't know, but it was nice ass. Okay, and look at how they made her run. I hope she runs. She runs like a fucking cartoon, like Luffy in his final form. They made her very cute, so I was like, yeah, sure, I could technically try this game. Thanks, Gamer. Thanks for telling that I look cute. But I think that those models look cute. Yeah, it's like a cartoon type. It's very cartoony. I would absolutely love to play something like that. Fuck whatever this is. Sure. But anyways, I got a lot of those. So I was like, yeah, sure, I could try. If everything is just animated that good. I don't know. Again, I have not checked. I just got flashed by that rabbit. Okay. But well, we have that. We know that next week we will have another 2 streams of Canto IX for the next part. And then what? I will not just play Mirror Dungeons. It was fun once. But I think I'm getting bored of Mirror Dungeons. They are the Kirby E-Girl, okay? There's other players with Ui Cutie Patootie vibe. There's a trap, guys, okay? But anyways, I think it's time to end the stream. I hope you enjoyed the end of the first part of Canto IX. We will be back with more Canto IX next stream. Okay, wait, what do you see? Search her up. Who should I search up? Our Voyeur? Who the fuck is Our Voyeur? Oh, okay. But anyways, guys, thanks a lot for joining me tonight. Like I said, hello guys, thanks a lot for joining me tonight. I still have things that I want to try out. I still have things that I want to play. Most like tomorrow's stream will be Arknights. We have to finish Invitation to Wine. Yeah, please leave a like if you enjoyed my playthrough to the first part of Canto IX. And subscribe, or you will stub your toe. That's kind of funny. Don't stub your toe. That hurts like hell. No, you know, not your toe. You will stub. You will stab this finger, not your toe, but this finger, the tiny little finger. You know, you're gonna stab it like, pa, and that's it. Anyways, look up Kaiser from ZZZ. How do you? I mean, she looks cute. She looks pretty cute as well. The pinky toe, yes. You're gonna stab your pinky toe. Sure, Caber. That sounds good. Pinky Limbus reference? Everything's a Limbus reference. Anyways, guys, good night. See you tomorrow with Arknights. Sleep well. And bye bye. Rina. I mean, they're anime girls. Come on. They're just cute. Again, it's fucking anime girls. There's just anime girls. Nothing else. The bunny was something different, you know? The bunny looked kind of fun. We didn't look up Sacred? No. Bye-bye. Yeah, tomorrow we will get invited to wine. Yeah, no, I honestly didn't want to try Sailor Zone Zero because all of the girls look fucking anime girls. Like, oh wow, anime girl, like whatever. We have enough of that. I have no idea why I haven't watched Rina Guide, but I guess I haven't. Oh, Lily Pichu, I love Lily Pichu. She's very cute. No, I have seen Lily Pichu. Don't worry. That just. What a way to end. I guess. No, but yeah, for example, if we only had these cute, oh my god, cute anime girls. Yeah, Sailor Zone Zero doesn't seem that good. But when I saw that bunny guy, that bunny girl, that runs like a fucking cartoon, oh my god, why? That was like, yeah, sure, I could play a game where characters run like fucking cartoons. That looks very cute. Very funny and visually appealing. Not enough old hags. I'm not a fan of old hags, so... Not for me. Anyways, guys. See you next time. And bye-bye.